Welcome everybody to Roleplay Cafe, which we are now broadcasting session 2 of Seekers of Joth, the DCC campaign.
Or is it?
Take it away, Todd.
Or is it session 1?
It is session 1. Excuse me.
Well,
Yes,
I mean,
session 1. The other one was
whatever, right? Okay. Okay, so let's just go over what happened last time. When last we found our brave adventurers, Vec and Wyrd, they had found themselves in the trial pit of the juxtaposition or juxta neighborhood. They had been put there because of various crimes. I think Vec was what was it you did that got you put there?
My boss is an asshole.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's right. Okay, good. Right, sorry. We still haven't. We're going to need to work out who that was.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we'll work on that in between next time. Wyrd, I think Wyrd was our magic user character, and he was playing music after curfew, apparently. Is that right?
Yeah, you can't please everyone.
Yeah.
Obviously, some people don't have taste in good music.
So
it's not my problem.
So in Joth, trial is by monster. That's how they deal with their criminals. You guys found yourself in the pens, the cages prior to your trial, and you had a young girl with you in the cell. Did she give you her name? Do you remember that?
No, we had about the 2 minutes of her backstory, or no, not even that. Like 10
she was
seconds.
too busy whining.
She was, yeah.
We walked into the arena and she was like dead within 2 seconds, and we're like, well, me and you, Wyrd. I don't know how that's gonna work, but
that's right.
Yeah, it's a shame.
The pit boss, who kind of gets you all ready to go out there and meet your doom or if you survive, you're obviously innocent, right? So he seemed like a pretty chatty guy, and just trying to keep the situation light, not so dreadful. Nice guy. Even let you pull a cord, a ribbon down at the end of the hall there to decide what kind of creature you'd be facing that day.
Mm-hmm. I missed the knot that was tied at the very top. Where they're all together up to the one string.
No, I did have 4 different ones set up, so it was random. And you guys actually went out into the pit there with all the crowd all above you, and you were met by 2 or 3 of these blue-skinned. I think there was 2 of them. 2 blue-skinned gentlemen in something akin to their whitey tighties. And there were some weapons in the middle of the pit, and you all made your way towards it. And it was one heck of a long battle, wasn't it? It was, it was like 18 rounds.
Started out pretty good.
I fell asleep twice.
Yeah, I was getting some good blows in there.
Yeah. So it went on.
Getting into the broadside of a barn.
It was rough. But and yes, the young lady who was with you in the cell, she did not make it. She was the first one to fall. You tried your best to save her, but it didn't work. Throughout the battle,
yeah, but the crowd was loving it.
Oh, they were loving all that stuff. They didn't like you, did they? I don't think they liked you. I think they were okay.
It was an oddity when he changed into a baby and exploded into a huge man. I thought they really appreciated that, but
yeah. Well, eventually, after this long slogged out battle, you did defeat the 2 blue men. At least that's what we call them for now. We don't know. You guys never seen these guys before. And then you were obviously now you're innocent, so you were taken by the pit boss and taken to a little after area where you could have a meal. And there you were approached by 2 people. One was named Mengu. Why am I having a problem with mine right here? Here's 2 of them. There was a young lady with shaved head, constantly scratching her hair, right?
Mhm.
And then there was the other guy, and I'm pretty sure his name was Mango. I could just look right here. Why don't I just do that? Anyways, not important right at the moment, but we'll find it. And each of them kind of offered you that you'd kind of been spotted, when in during your trial by these folks, and they had some interest in maybe giving you some opportunities for employment. So the young lady who was scratching her head all the time, she said that she represented someone called the gardener, and neither of you knew who they were talking about. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And she was offering you 5 gold pieces each just to kind of go with her and listen to the gardener's offer. But at the same time, the other guy was who seemed a little, I don't know, greasy. His name was Costly Mengu. That's what it was. Costly was his first name. He represented somebody called Baron Bogdan, and they offered you 16 gold pieces to go talk with them. So by the end of the session, you had decided that you take the 16 and go discuss things with the Baron.
Correction. Right? Wyrd decided that we would go see Baron Bogdan. But the thing is, this is the boat we're in now. I'm pretty sure we can't go back. So, yeah, we'll just proceed forward.
All right. Well, then, let's go forward. All right. You leave the trial pits out into various the walkways and sidewalks in this lower part of the city are actually chained walkways that are hanging over like a fast-moving canal. All the streets are kind of flooded in a sense to kind of carry all the detritus and garbage away to where it's taken care of down farther in the city. So you're always walking over fetid water. I shouldn't say fetid water. It's stinky. There's stuff floating in it. Sometimes there's bodies in it and other stuff, right? It's not nice. Costly takes you and he brings you to the base of a tower complex that looks like it's seen better days. It's not as tall as the other towers. It's in the shadow of many of those nice gleaming towers way up there. But it does look that maybe it had seen better days.
Okay.
And up some rickety stairs to a door where there's a couple of guards, and these guards are again, their livery. Is that what you call it, livery? That they were wearing is not as bright. Some of it's threadbare. All right, and
not some good signs here, Wyrd. I don't think this was a good decision.
You can see. Costly walks up to the guards, and they let him through without any problem. And you go into it's a little lift, and he gives a signal to the guards, and you can't see what they do, but all of a sudden this little lift that you're in starts going up, and you're thinking, oh, okay, so you were talking about last time about, it'd be nice to get up and up to the towers and get a better view of the city, because you've never done that, right? So this goes up a total of maybe 6 stories, all right, and then it stops, and you're on a platform let out, and there's some more guards there. And Costly's like, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave your weapons here before you approach the Baron himself. All right, they'll be returned to you afterwards, of course. No problem there.
Okay, so does he have like a jobber come like from an alcove with like a box or anything like that?
Yes.
Or we just hand them to him?
No.
Or is there like a lady at a desk with a ticket?
There's not that many people here. Come on.
Okay.
No, it's not like a cloakroom. No.
Oh,
Okay. There's a little
All right.
There's a little
Okay.
basket on the table, and just please drop your weapons in there. All right.
All right. So I'll give them my.
Wyrd throws his short sword in there that he picked up, and then he starts to walk away. All right.
Starts to walk away.
Continue on. I mean, he drops his short sword, like they said, drop your weapon in there. Okay.
Okay.
I don't mean walk away from them. I just mean like,
Yeah,
okay,
you
there
weren't
go.
carrying that the whole time because I imagine you don't have the sheath for it, right? So you just. But
Yeah, exactly.
all right. Well, I'll
It's
just get
still
off my
blood covered too, or ooze
Yeah.
covered.
Yeah. Well, you don't know how to maintain it, right? I mean, you don't use swords, right?
Yeah, that all.
So yeah. So what I'll do is I'll take off this bandolier of darts that I have, I'll put it in the box, and then I'll give him the staff that I've been carrying around too. It's just a big walking stick.
All right. Very well. So you go through a set of double doors into sort of a entrance foyer, or as they say in the States, foyer. And then he leaves you there for a moment, and then pops in through a side doorway. Obviously, he's speaking to someone, and then it's like, all right, yeah, the Baron will see you now, right? So you go into this chamber, which is kind of like a dining hall, I guess, of sorts, and meeting place. And he's sitting there at the head of the table, and I'll show you. He's busy having a meal. Let's see. Can you see him now? If you go on your Roll20, can you guys see him? Yeah.
Oh, a looker. Good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's all hunched over at the end of his table, eating something, maybe some sort of meat, some sort of small animal, sucking on the bones and right. And he's got this, the juices are dripping from his chin and waddle. All right.
Yeah, things are looking better.
And Costly goes up to him and he kind of whispers in his ears, and puts down his bones and wipes off his mouth. Gentlemen, please, come sit at my table, dine with me here, please. Yes, please.
Okay.
And so will you?
Yeah, I'll try and just take a seat near him, if possible. I'm not going to sit like right beside him, but different edge of the table.
Yeah, and as you do, you can smell like stale BO covered with cheap cologne and potpourri.
Better than outside.
Better than outside, but just,
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Good free air.
Yeah. Please, he says. Eat. Yeah. I'm sure you would like something other than what you're normally used to. So please have this.
Okay. Wyrd walks up and pulls out the seat, clumps down and takes Hootie off his side and sets him in a chair next to him.
Hootie the Blowfish. Love it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right.
He says, "Hey, very nice place you got here. Thanks for the invite, bud."
Oh, you're more than welcome, my friend. More than welcome. And it's a large chamber, but it's very dark and drab, and there's tapestries hanging from the walls that are, yes, again, kind of threadbare and faded. All right, the furniture, again, has seen better days. There's even some carvings in it, that maybe somebody who was bored one night has been doing over the years. Yeah. Before we get started, my friends, Costly, would you please bring our other candidate into the room, please? And off he goes. And in a few moments.
Other candidate? Wait a minute. I thought you brought us here for the job.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Us, right? Well, Wyrd. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more than just me and you on this particular job. I mean, they're not just going to start off right cold. Just hear him out for a minute.
We'll see. And then Wyrd grabs a bit of that little mutton that the Baron was chewing on too, and starts doing similarly.
Yes,
Like a
yes.
harmonica.
Mutton, yes. You are quite amusing, my friend. Quite amusing.
looking up every once in a while.
Yeah, I do enjoy a
Good
good
stuff.
meal of dog from time to time, and this one is a rather fine flavor. Yes.
What?
I'm just
Dog?
gonna have the wine.
Oh,
Yeah.
very well, very well.
And
Or
then Wyrd.
perhaps you are used
goes,
to you want mushroom loaf. Is that what you're used to?
Oh yeah, I'm good with the
I'm
mushroom
good,
loaf.
Baron.
That'll
I'm good.
be
I'm
a
good.
lot better than the slave gruel I'm used to.
I beg your
A
pardon.
good battle. It works up my appetite.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
It's good. It's good.
Bring some mushroom loaf for my friends.
Yeah.
Very well.
Here, you want some, Hootie? Eat up, boy.
Before long, Costly returns with a young person. And Mark, why don't you tell us what Bashir looks like?
Yeah, sure. So Bashir appears to be in his late teens. He is wearing rags with style. He has made efforts to customize his attire, and he's making the best of a bad job. And he takes one look at the blowfish and one look at Vec, and he says, "Is this it? We're gonna die."
Oh, your sense of humor is quite appreciated, my friend. Quite appreciated. But have no fear. The task I have for you today will not be so dangerous, I believe.
I hope not. What
Please.
dangerous?
Could be as dangerous as what we just got out of.
Yeah.
Yes. Very well. But please, eat. Wine, ale, whatever you wish. And
Okay.
everything that he serves, I mean, it's better than mushroom loaf. Which people of
It's a step.
your type, your level in society are used to only eating.
Your rank.
Yeah,
lot of
usually it's
mushroom-based
hardtack and water. It's usually what we
Stab it with a dagger, drag it across the table towards me, stuff it in.
Ah, yes. You have a good appetite, my boy. Good appetite. Glad to see it.
But
Glad to see it.
terrible table manners. What is wrong with you people? Yeah.
Are you some sort of priest? What are you supposed to be? And what's that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
you're
that a
pointing to
fish?
the blowfish?
Is that a fish? My God.
Yeah.
Yes, he's my pet. And then I bring him up off his seat and set him on a table with a clock. And he looks at you with his little, and he's
Does
got
it
these
eat
reeds
mushroom
hanging
loaf?
off.
Do you want some?
Let me see. I grabbed some of that mushroom loaf because he kind of regurgitated on the butt. And then he's putting it up to his little thing and he sucks it in. So, hey, it's good stuff. Let me try some of that. I'm reaching,
like your pet.
Wyrd's reaching across the table and grabbing some from you, breaking some off of the loaf.
The manners, the table manners here are really not causing any concern with the Baron, it seems.
I didn't think so, but
No. So, and he continues to mow down on his little dog bones, cracking them and getting the marrow out of them too. And after
doing the same,
kind of
tossing them on the floor.
You're tossing them on the floor?
After I finish the bone, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Park
where it
floor.
will probably hit a collection of others that are lying there on the floor. You catch on. Yes, that's right. So after a while, he says, lets out a loud burp, sits back in his chair, and he goes, "Now, my gentlemen, yes, this is my good little friend Bashir. Bashir is an orphan from the streets, and I have taken it upon myself to be a benefactor of his and to give him opportunities that are above and beyond that he would ever have a chance to accomplish normally in this lovely city of ours." Bashir, these are two gentlemen that have recently survived the trial pits. Yes.
How?
Tell them, yes.
Seriously?
Yes. Costly tells me that they were quite impressive with their rather long, drawn-out combat with a pair of Morcons. Yes, but they succeeded.
Morcons. Is that what they're called?
Yes,
freaky
my friend.
things.
Yes. This is Bashir. This is, I believe your name is Wyrd.
Wyrd Oscar Tetton. Nice to meet you. And then he reaches across the table and grabs your hand. Clanks it across there to give you a good shake.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You're lucky, boy. He took you on. Not so many orphans are as lucky as you.
I am sure Bashir realizes his fortunate position at the moment.
As he should.
Yes. And this gentleman here is Vec, I believe. Is that true? Yes, Vec is how we pronounce your name? Yes.
Yep.
Yes. You seem to have some sort of connection with some sort of entity or power, or I don't want to say deity. No.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I mean, of course, because we all know that there's only the real two churches that really exist. Those to the High Dragon and those to the Three Fates, right?
Yes, my friend. Indeed, that is true. Yes.
Whatever he's got, it same got where it is. I'm telling you that.
Yes.
Got it. I wasn't.
I care not for these things. Whatever gets you through your day. Yes, very well.
Yeah, exactly. If it works, don't knock it till you try it.
Yes. Now, my newfound friends, I do have a very simple task for you to carry out for me, and if you are successful with this, I will definitely pay you your time and effort. And I will also keep you in mind because I am putting together a team of seekers to go and join the official Seekers Guild. You see?
Seekers.
Yes.
Heard of them.
Yes, you have you? Yes.
White
Bashir,
Renee.
have you heard of the Seekers?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
100% heard of the Seekers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
this boy's wise.
This is a great opportunity for you, gentlemen, all right? If you succeed at this, again, I will keep you in consideration for this team I'm putting together. There will be other candidates here and there, but yes, I wish to start with you three as our core, so to speak.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Costly, please bring in the package. And Costly leaves the room for a moment, and he comes back in, and he's carrying a blanketed, wrapped up a bundle on his shoulder, and he kind of throws it down unceremoniously on the end of the table, the other end of the table from you guys. And it thumps there, and the blanket kind of falls away, and a hand kind of falls out from beneath the blankets. All right,
Classy,
not
Baron.
just a hand;
Classy.
it's attached to something else. Okay, all right, it's attached. But anyways, he looks a little embarrassed, and he kind of stuffs the hand back in there and wraps
It's
the bundle
okay.
up.
I've finished my mushroom loaf already.
Hootie
Yes.
scuttles back a little bit, and then it's all right, boy. And Wyrd sets him back down on the chair.
Mhm.
I see what he's got to say here. What you got there, Baron?
Yes. You see, this is the body of my dear little Delphina. You might have remembered her. She was in the trial pits with you earlier today. The young.
Good Lord, Baron.
I'm
And
going
he
to
just
set
stands
the
up
cup
and kind
off to the side, and I'm going to just start drinking straight from the bottle.
Wyrd stands up kind of in shock and leans over the table, as he kind of pushes the chair back when he stands up. Good Lord, Baron. What you bringing here for and throw on the table? She needs a burial.
Yes.
We're not throwing the river.
You see, Durfina, or Durf as we called her, she was very precious to me. And through some misunderstanding, I don't know really, probably one of my bureaucrats made an error of some sort, but she found herself in the trial pits with you. And unfortunately, it didn't go well for her, as you can see. But I want to make it up to her. I wish to give her the blessings of Hulda of the Cauldron. I wish you to take her to a priestess of Hulda. Now, Hulda, as you know, is Hulda of the Cauldron, is one of the death goddesses, right?
Yep.
And yes, I want you to deliver Durf unto this priestess, and then return to me with whatever she gives you in return.
Okay.
Hold up.
Does this sound?
So you got a wagon we can cart the girl off in?
Oh, she is.
Maybe cover her up.
Come.
Yeah, that's gonna start to stink.
She's barely a bag of potatoes in her weight. Potatoes. I haven't had those in so long. Well, yes. She'll be nothing for you to carry. She's just a little tiny thing. Please. All right. I will give you a map and a token, which will give you access to my mushroom farms, which are below the Ralphina Gate. There you will travel via the map until you reach the Cave of Mouths. Go beyond the Cave of Mouths, and you will find yourself at the abode of my dear friend, the Maggot Witch, as they call her. So amusingly.
Maggot Witch. Nice. Kind of nasty, Baron. But how much is the job? How much does the job go for like that?
This small task is worth 50 gold pieces to each of you. Yes.
50 gold pieces each. Wow.
Yes.
Quite a bit just to kind of cart along a body.
She is very precious to me.
Okay.
Do not lose her body on the way. And again, bring back whatever the Maggot Witch gives you in return.
Okay.
Yes?
All right.
Very well.
We can try.
All right. And on top of this, too, out of character, you'll get 1 reputation point for doing this as well.
Okay.
If you're successful.
All right.
Okay. Just give me a second. I just got to go to the little Dungeon Master's room, and I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, out of character. Did you guys write that down?
Yeah. What we have to do is we have to take the body to essentially a witch that's through the mushroom farms in the Cave of Mouths, and bring back whatever she brings us, which is either, I don't know, I'm guessing this is a smuggling operation. Because if you remember, the girl said that she was a slave and was just sent here, right?
Yeah. So I mean, as far as I don't have the roll 20 up is what I'm getting at, so I can't see the map or where we're going. So I'm kind of flying blind myself. So you guys would have to kind of direct us.
Is there a reason why you don't have it open, or is it just?
No, I mean, I guess I could open it up if I'm sent the link.
Yeah.
But I wasn't. We just started with the Hangouts. But I mean, it's a non-critical issue for me. But as long as somebody is kind of piloting us. So. If he does this, Yeah,
but she is quite keen on this.
Yeah.
50 gold is a lot of money.
It's
to him.
a little bit too much money.
it's a little excessive.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, there's a lot of warning bells going off. But
You gentlemen are older and wiser, and Bashir is just like, think of the money. Think of the money.
You can't really accuse us of wisdom at this point. I guess you weren't at the trial, right?
Yeah, no, I never saw you fight the blue men.
Okay.
I heard it was something to behold, particularly when that one's neck broke and it's
Yeah.
kind of fighting you like this.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. So you're okay to accept this this task from the Baron,
Yeah.
or not?
Well, Wyrd flinches a little bit, but that money is kind of lucrative, and Bashir seems really adamant and up on his, haunches, ready to go chase it down.
Yeah, I'm halfway
So-
out the door already. I'm like, what's the problem?
No.
Wyrd's kind of shrugging, but
Yeah.
we're gonna need something to carry this girl in. We can't just have her arms flopping out. Something to carry the body in. You gotta have a little bit of a.
Yes. Very well. I'm sure there's a large basket that we can put on your back that you can carry.
A duffel bag or something, it's a little bit ridiculous.
Very well. Yes, costly. We'll look into that for you. No problem.
You got it, sir, costly. All right, bud.
Whatever.
Watch out for us now.
What was that?
I'm not carrying her.
You're not carrying her?
No.
Okay. Is it Wyrd who's carrying her?
Well, for the basket, there's going to have to be two of us carrying this. Two handles, I hope.
Oh, they have like something you can wear on your back, it's like a
Is there a
basket
pack
on your
animal
back.
that we're used to seeing around here?
Is there a pack animal?
Like, is there a sewage dolphin or something?
There's no way that we could possibly afford one with what we have right now,
Oh, you know what
you
would be
have
cool?
right now?
which is nothing. So
Giant mud crabs. If I find one of those, I'm going to latch it to the back of them.
you're not going to be able to get the thing to stop eating her. I mean, there's freaking gore and guts down in the canals. Like, this thing's going to just
It can be strapped to her
we're
back.
going to give half of this thing to the witch, and she's probably going to be
As
pissed.
long as you don't
So,
burrow
no.
Is
into
this
it,
going to be like this the whole way?
Yeah,
Have I got to listen to this? Why am I listening to this?
yeah. Hey, man. I mean, come on.
I'm not carrying her. You look. I'm more this kind of fighter than this kind of.
You know what? How about we do this?
Big, strong,
Okay,
tough
so
guy. That's
we'll
not
have
me.
to carry
I'm
her.
a
So
flabby
whoever
guy.
draws the shortest bone off the floor has to carry her.
Deal.
Hey,
All right.
hey, Barry.
All right.
You ain't got
No looking. You just
costly.
go in, grab, and lift.
Okay, roll 20 sided dice.
Costly. You
each.
ain't got no pack animal for us.
And do a modify it with your luck bonus. So you want to go low, all right? So if you have a +1 for your luck, then take off 1. All
Ha
right.
ha ha! Won't beat that.
Oh, did you roll a 1?
No,
I just rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9.
I
Yeah.
rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7. And
I rolled an 8 and I had 1 because of my luck. So
okay. So who got the short one? That was Bashir. Looks like, eh?
Looks like I'm not carrying her.
You little weasel.
you know what? We should have probably established that before we picked them up. But,
Gentlemen, please. Work together, my friends. Work together. Oh, you've started arguing and we haven't.
Yeah, just like we did in the pit, bud.
What was
Yeah, they're
that?
growing on
Just like
me.
we-
I
look,
like them. They're okay. They're okay.
okay. Well, here, what we'll do.
How far away is this place? We can work together.
Okay, it's final then. We'll flip a coin. Okay. So
No,
tails,
no,
it's going to be
no, I've
sheer.
got
Heads, it'll be
that.
weird.
Man.
Hey, Baron, you got a
Fair
coin?
for everybody. I mean, come on.
Hey, Baron, you got a coin we can flip?
A coin. I gave you.
All right,
16.
whoever loses carries the girl. Whoever wins keeps the coin.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Moving on then. So, and I.
All right. So, how are you carrying this girl? Somebody tell me.
We'll take turns.
We'll take turns.
Yeah,
All right.
Bashir will start because he drew the short, and then I'll take it from there once we get probably to the gates.
Okay. Yes.
Gonna
She weighs about.
Complain the entire time.
Complaining the entire time.
Moan and just whinge on about carrying
All
this
right.
person.
Shut up,
And,
Bashir. You're
disgusting
attracting
it
too much
is.
attention.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make a roll here.
Wow, I've never seen a color like that come out of a body. Yeah.
Hey, do we have? Did the Baron give us the little thing to get through the
token?
The Mushroom Kingdom?
Through his farm?
Yeah.
He's actually getting you access to the gate that leads down to it. All right. He told you that the access to it was near the Ralphina gate. It's called, which is a gate that goes in.
That's what we would have flipped.
Yeah. So, you guys ready to go down there?
Yeah. So we flipped that token to see who carries the girl.
Yeah. So on the way, in between whinging, Bashir's going to ask them if they've ever heard of this maggot witch. If any of us have heard of this maggot witch.
All right. Well, I would like you all to make an intelligence check. All right.
Okay.
I got a 7.
You got a 7.
I got a 10.
Mark.
That's actually quite good for him. Yeah, he gets a 13 modified down to a 12.
Yes. Now you've heard of the Maggot Witch, Bashir, but you've heard of her by her other alias, which is Lesbeth the Legless.
Okay.
All right. AKA the Maggot Witch.
Okay.
And she's supposed to be some priestess of Hulda, or she's a wizard, or no one's really sure. But sometimes she's used as a scare tactic by parents here in the lower sections of the city.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any of those, so I'm not worried. I'm so not worried that as I'm dragging this basket, I'm like going, so this maggot witch then, Lesbeth the Legless, can't be that scary, can she? Because she's got no legs. I mean, how fast can she run after you? I mean, we just need to run really, really quickly, and it will not be a problem. I'm not scared, honest. I'm totally. You guys, you go in first, and I'll be right behind you.
Yeah,
you keep telling yourself, buddy.
Here you're bestowing me with such confidence. Good for you.
All right, so you're carrying her through the rickety hanging sidewalks, right? That are all on chains from the sides of the buildings, just underneath the water. That's you see questionable things floating by in. All right, and yep. Let me just see here what we got. What is this? Okay. All right. So as you're walking along,
no,
I know we're all sitting there going.
You're walking along this catwalk, I guess you'd call it, and they're only about 10 feet wide. And out of the darkness, because there's lanterns every 50 yards or so, but out of the darkness comes these two big overbearing looking guys. All right, and they look like they're a little tipsy. All right, and they're laughing and slapping each other on the back. All right, and swinging something from a bottle. All right, and they see you three, and they're like, "Hey, what you carrying, huh? What are you carrying there? You got something there, buddy? What?
Hey, don't worry about what he's carrying. Look what I got." And then we whips out this, hoodie from the side.
Oh, wow.
And starts playing it right in their face. Listen to this, fellas. Squeezing it and going off, with the bagpipe music, and then trying to dance around them a little bit, and in front of them, "Dance for me, buddy." And he says, "There's a coin in it for you."
Wait a minute. Let's see how they react to that. That's great. What is your personality modifier bonus?
I don't think Wyrd has a personality. Just
No, he has a
negative-
personality.
negative
Oh, yeah, the
Whether he has a
personality.
bone
Let's see.
that's -1.
A -1. Okay. Let's see how they like this.
crap.
Okay. Well, they're looking at you like this for a minute, you know, and then
I'm
one of them
kicking my
kind of starts
kilt and doing all kind of stuff.
one of them starts tapping his feet, you know, and then looks at his companion who's still looking at you, kind of, you know, and kind of gives him a little nudge. He's like, "You're not that bad, you know, right?"
Okay, so while Wyrd actually has them distracted and they're really jamming with him and Hootie, I'm gonna kind of push Bashir over and kind of sneak by them. Be like, just go, don't stop, just keep going.
All right. So you scuttle on past,
Okay.
and yeah, you kind of begrudgingly got their appreciation of your music, I guess.
And while I'm dancing, I'm corkscrewing around them.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? To kind
Down
of
the other way.
hide their retreat while I'm there, and to kind of give them vertigo maybe a little bit to see if any of them fall off that catwalk.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, but when I'll be coming through, kind of going in between them, making them
Okay.
hit the edges
All right.
of it, and as long as I got them dancing and moving,
All right. I'll see if
the audience loves me.
we'll see what happens here. I like that. No. Oh gosh, they both rolled the exact same thing. Nope. They're both up, but they are tiring. They seem to be, because they're trying to dance, but you know they're pretty big and not too athletic at all, really. And they start to lose their breath after a bit, you know, and get all out of breath and have to slow down and bring some more of
and I'm still playing, but I slap him on the back. I said, "That was great, buddies. You guys need a drink.
You know, thank you.
I think there's a bar a little bit down the road. It'll take the wind out of you, but that was a hell of a dance."
Yeah, and they're gasping and they're all covered in sweat now, just from that short little jig that they did with you. But yeah, so you're able to move on from them without any problem.
Okay, right time I push them on, I turn around and keep playing and go behind them. As soon as they disappear a little bit, I'll stop and catch up.
All right, good. So, oh shoot, okay. Oh, something else coming. Hold on. This is one more before you get there.
Okay, I have my Bashir. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Does your fish always make that noise? Is it ill?
It's out of the water, so I can't even begin to.
Yeah, that's not good for fish. I heard that's not good for fish.
Okay.
No, it's got a preservation spell cast on it. It's my familiar. He's got little reeds hanging off of his little porcupine-ish, things. And when I blow into the main reed, it'll open up and play at different tones. It's great.
I love it. That was so cool. It's like, go for it.
Yeah.
How do you say no to that? Right. Okay. So you come to a portion of the catwalks where it's almost like a nexus out of four corners. All right. So there's a bit more space here on the platform, and there's a small crowd there. There's a lot more torches at this little intersection, and
like a
there's
gazebo intersection.
What's that?
Just like a gazebo type intersection. Does you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, that's probably a very good idea, because there's something else that we have to keep in mind. Can everybody please
I'm done. I can't carry another step. I'm only a little guy. I'm not even fully grown. You guys, you should take a turn now.
Everybody make a luck check.
So well. Yeah.
Everybody make a luck check.
Everybody make a luck check.
A luck check.
Luck check.
Luck check.
Hey, a 20. All natural.
Nice. Justin did not make it, eh? And Mark. Wait, you're rolling under it, aren't you?
I think so.
Yes, you're rolling
It's
under
your
it. So
call.
you guys, you made it. You rolled under it. Yeah. So Wyrd, not so much, eh? 20.
That's a critical failure, man.
Yeah,
What the heck?
yeah. Because just as he says that, and just before,
Bring it on, baby.
there is a gazebo cover over this intersection where this crowd has gathered, and they seem to be, well, they are being entertained by a juggler, who's juggling torches. All right.
Oh crap!
The crowd's having a great time, and he's telling jokes while he's doing all this and keeping them all entertained.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my hands up to try and stop Wyrd to break out into song and run right into the middle because I know that's exactly what he's gonna do. Wyrd, we have a job to do. Okay, I need you to look at me. Look at me. Look at me. We have a job to do. We don't have time. Okay. I want to dump this body because Bashir's starting to look really tired, and I don't think he can walk the rest of the way. He's going to,
body?
But
I'm still kicking around from that jazz and play mode. What body are you talking about, buddy?
Yeah.
Just at that moment,
my
what happens is somebody emptied out their chamber pot a couple stories above, and that's what's landed on Wyrd.
Oh my Lord, I'm telling you, he turns around, you say like the body, and he's like playing this, he's coming up on this juggler, this new set of audiences, and he's starting to kick up, and he says, "What body?" And then you just see it all over him, just dread, and he's standing there, and his jaw drops up, and like, "What the?" And then he turns around and starts throwing up all over the place again. God for the splash.
Oh, that's good. That saves me having to have you make a save.
Yeah.
Okay, you're puking and all over the place. That's great. And well, you smell worse than you did before now. Yeah.
Hey,
some of the people that saw that happen.
Make him roll a saving throw.
Who?
I said, "How is Hootie reacting? Make him throw."
Okay, yeah. Why don't you go ahead and make a?
All right.
Do fish puke?
What's that?
Do fish
We're about to find out, bud.
I was like,
well, you know what? Anything's possible.
He doesn't even have lungs, but he's dry heaving. I don't get it.
You know what? Let's go. Let's go for it.
Okay, I got a 10.
You got a 10. Yes. Hootie. Hootie is dry
What's
heaving.
Hootie's stamina?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
You got blowfish.
Gosh.
Is he deflated?
So we've got
I just took the wind out of it.
Yeah.
Say that
we've
again.
got a crowd of people here, have we, on this sort of?
Oh yeah, and they see that, and some of them on the outer edges of the crowd have seen what happened to Wyrd, and they're just getting quite a chuckle out of that and laughing.
Yeah, well, it's a common. And the music just stops, and it goes.
Yeah,
Hootie's like, just deflating.
How?
I'm like, Bashir says, we're attracting a lot of attention here.
Yeah,
we ought to be. Going. Come on, old man. Starts pushing Bashir back towards one of the exits.
Right.
Slapping him on the back, trying to like, come on, cough it up.
You slap him Wyrd on the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy.
Okay.
Look, roll.
Stop it.
All right, and the crowd kind of chuckles as you move through them, but of course they also stand back as you move through them because you're kind of stinky right now.
Yeah, a little bit's in his eyes, and he's still like that, and he kind of stumbling into through the crowd working his way. I guess they're parting, and
they're letting you
let
through.
Me through here.
And the juggler, he starts making fun of you. Well, how you forgot to bring your umbrella today, did you, buddy? Eh?
Oh, shut up!
All in good fun, my friend.
Why don't you go wash this crap off?
Just
I need
make
to go
sure
wash
the
this crap
body
off.
is still there.
What's that?
Body.
The body. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's still secure. Yeah.
She is still secure. Yes.
What body? Oh yeah.
Okay, so now just to be sure, who's carrying her right now?
Well, I think I still am because neither of these two fine gentlemen have offered to take her off me.
Yeah. You know what, Bashir? I would help, but tell you the truth, you're doing such a bang-up job. Like, you're used to carrying her by now. I mean, it would be a worse thing to alleviate or take that weight away from
Right.
you. I mean,
Will you please make a fortitude check, Bashir?
For sure.
For sure.
Here we go. Whoa, no. Ugh.
Yep.
no, you made it, isn't it? Or no?
Oh, yes,
no, you
it's-
go. No, you go above in this.
It's
go
above
above.
for saves, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Well, what
Yeah.
it is it's a
high.
DC, and you roll, and you got to add your bonus. So
Yeah. That's
the only
So it's
exception.
actually a 3 + 1, 4. It couldn't get much worse, but there you go.
yeah. It had a little higher DC than that. That doesn't even. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
you just
I'm
can't-
slapping him. I'm slapping Wyrd on the back, and I sort of stagger against him and go, ah, and drag him and myself and Delphina's body all down to the ground on the edge of the square.
So you are a little bit of
And I-
chamber cut
I told you I was
like,
done.
covered.
Okay.
Okay. He stumbles up against Wyrd, who turns around as he literally slides off Weird's chamber pot slick back and hits
Yeah.
the ground. Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick the girl up. Still throwing up.
As you slide to the ground with Durf on your back, make a luck check. Let's just see if she continues to be well covered up.
Yeah, okay. Oops. Well,
Oh,
that'd be
Yeah.
a no.
That would be a no. Okay. And does anybody notice this? No, no one notices it. But her foot comes out or something as you guys go to the ground, and the crowd.
I'll kind of rush over and then just kind of stuff her
Tidy
back
her
in
up.
the bag as fast as possible, just like all nonchalantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stuffing a body back in a bag. Perfectly normal. Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry,
Fortunately, though,
Wyrd.
yeah.
It looks like you're gonna have to carry Bashir and the dead body now. So
I just need a breather. I'll be fine in a minute.
Oh yeah. He will be fine. He just needs he does need a break from carrying her though. All that comes down to. Okay. All right.
Okay. Should we
Moving
wait here until he gets his breath back?
yeah.
You guys are waiting until he gets his breath back.
Yeah.
This is exploitation.
Yeah.
This is what they've been warning us about.
Okay.
What? No one has ever exploited orphans in the history of ever. Come on. Yeah.
Who's going to believe the word of an orphan?
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right.
All right. So you continue on your journey, and eventually you turn a corner in
I
the
hate
street.
you guys so much right now.
Yeah.
You what?
From liking to liking to hating, and
Yeah.
All right.
And you see the Ralphina gate where the water below is passes through the Ralphina gate.
Okay.
You can also see that there is catwalks that go through gates on either side of it too.
Okay.
Right? So the water's going through, but you have catwalks going through the gates also.
Okay.
All right. You can see that the gate is, well, it's rather large. I mean, it's probably 30 feet across.
Okay.
All this water flowing through it, but there's all kinds of garbage caught up in it.
Mhm.
And down closer to the water's edge, you can see lots of scavengers just kind of, taking gaffs and crooks and trying to, grab whatever they think they can use out of the garbage that is getting caught there. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, yes, it's pretty disgusting smell down here, but you're all used to that by this point. You've lived here,
Especially Wyrd.
yeah.
A nice breath of fresh air. Yeah.
Mhm.
Didn't the Baron mention something about a map and a token? I'm presuming Vec has those.
Yes.
I don't have the map or the token. I thought Wyrd had them.
He has, yes.
Crap, you mean we're gonna go back? Yeah, I grabbed it. I grabbed it from him.
There's just a little bit of me that wish you didn't.
So you had to go back?
Somebody's got to go back and get a crap load of dice.
Oh, hey, let's just make a luck check for him, and let's just see. Oh man, go ahead, Del.
Okay, luck check. 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, good. Fine.
You're good.
Yeah, he has 2 tokens actually. Yeah.
All right. So, you see the doorway that they described to you near the Ralphina gate. There is a single guard in a little stall there beside the door.
Okay.
He's an older guy. Again, not super well armored or dressed. All right. And looking very bored. He sees you approach, and he's going like, halt, who goes there?
Okay.
Okay.
Wyrd leans in real close to him and thumbs the token onto his desk. Leans in a little bit close and go, "How you doing, buddy? We need to get through here." I'm trying to waft the scent a little bit more in this direction as the little, piece of brown such as that falls off my shoulder onto his desk.
Okay. He almost vomits in his mouth when you do lean in.
Just a little.
Just a little. And he's like, yeah, very well. Here, just
Yeah, we need to get through here now, buddy.
Oh, yeah,
Hey, there's a token.
Token. Yeah, you're good to go. Please, just go. And he
All right, y'all move
gets
it
up
on
and
through. Move it on through.
Unlocks this rusty old iron door that's in the side of the wall. And beyond that, you see this kind of spiral staircase going down. And it's very rickety and creaky. It's metal, right? And it's going down into the depths.
Okay.
Right.
So now, just before we went on this grand adventure, I did mention that I would take the body after we got past the gate to give Bashir a break. And then I'm just going to go downstairs without even touching the body. Yeah.
Hurry up, Bashirs. Y'all get down there. Thanks, buddy. And I'm letting him close the gate behind us, right?
Oh, yeah. And the guard looks through the little kind of window when the gate opens up. He goes, you guys were warned about the crocodactyls, right?
The crocowaddles?
What?
Oh, never mind. Okay. And he closes the door.
I really wish he would have said that. Okay. I think
I'll be on the lookout.
Crackle what? All right. I guess.
He said,
just be on the lookout. Anybody? Is it lit in here?
Yes. There's some
some
torches or lanterns every once in a while, but it's pretty dim. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna use something here that we had put together for another game and see how this works here. Okay. So first of all,
oh no, crossover.
We're going to use this picture, I believe. We will do this, yes. Hello. Come on over. There you go. So you, let's see. Can you see that now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you come down, and eventually the staircase opens up onto this cavern. All right. Over to the right, which you can't see from the picture, though, you will start to you will see some people in side passages where there are mushroom farms down here. All right, and they are shoveling some sort of compost into the farms, and they're doing their farmy thing down there. All right. But you must continue off. Instead of going that way to the right, you guys are going down this passage towards the left. Okay, traveling along there, and you do come across a gentleman on the pathway with a little what do you call it? Wheelbarrow. Sorry, a wheelbarrow with some compost in it or something. And he's just going about his business. And he just, looks at you guys and your package.
Buddy, where you headed?
Oh, just going back up to the farm. Going back up to the farm. That's what I'm doing. Yep. Where are you off today, mate? Good.
Well, actually, yeah, the guy at the door back there, he said he needed somebody from the farm to come up and see him.
Oh.
You want to go check on that? We can take over this wheelbarrow for you. You just dropping it off, right?
Make a personality check.
Can I assist?
Yeah.
And be like, kind of wheel and deal, and he's like, yeah, he was really adamant that.
Okay. Yes.
I mean,
yes. If you make your check, you will. You'll add 1 to it.
all right.
Okay, I rolled a 1. Well, I rolled a 2 with a -1 modifier, so that's a 1.
Right. Okay.
A lot of nothing. Yeah.
What's that?
No, for me, I was like, oh.
Yeah. So he's just looking at you and gives a big scuff, and he just starts walking on his way. Right.
Nope. Yeah.
And then over his shoulder, he's like, "Oh yeah." He says, "Watch out for the crocodiles. They're out today." And he keeps going.
The croco what? I can't. Yeah.
Crocodile, I hate that.
Everybody's
I hate to be in your shoes.
is terrible. I couldn't. What? Yeah.
Hate to be in your shoes, cause Baron Bogdan, he needs to speak with somebody down here. You know who I'm talking about.
He's
already gone.
He is walking on.
Echo.
Yeah, walking on.
All right. Well, screw you too.
Okay, I gotta roll something here.
Well, I guess you're tough out of luck, Bashirs. I tried, buddy.
Okay, so you're making your way through some passages that have been carved out, side passages beyond this large one here, to the left. We're not going to map it, but I mean it's just a collection of passages that you're following on your map. All right, and it's pretty clearly marked out the direction that you have to go. Right. In a few moments. Good. Okay. Yeah, you can hear actually farther on in the larger cavern there. You can hear some sort of growling or something, beyond where you guys are going. But yeah, so and you can if you were to look back down there, you would see something flying around in the caverns.
Okay, we just lost Justin. Now, it's a collection of passages that is turned off to the right, right? It's not multiple entrances, but like one that kind of
Sorry there, guys.
branch off down into. Okay.
I had a hiccup in my.
Yeah, we saw you faint.
Yeah.
But Wyrd's going to take his hootie and kind of point some of the reeds in that direction, and squeeze and send off a sound. See how far the depth goes, and if there's an echo back, or just how far this chamber, how deep it is. So he's targeting the entrance to them side passages and seeing if there's any kind of response, noise-wise.
Oh, noise-wise. Okay. All right.
You get what I'm saying? Either for an echo effect.
Yeah, they
And
do echo on, but nothing in these side passages comes back in reply. If that's what you're
okay.
trying to determine.
Yeah, I didn't know how deep it would be.
Yeah.
Is there that growling sound? Is it quelched any, or is it?
Oh,
increased
the growling sound that's in the larger cavern that you're coming out of, right? Okay, so no, they don't seem to respond to that. Okay, but it's
what you fellas think? Well, look on the map again. Where are we supposed to be going?
Well, we have to go into.
I don't want to
We have
sidetrack.
to go into the Cave of Mouths, and I believe you do still have the map with you, right, Wyrd?
Yeah, I got the map. Here it is, and he breaks it out. And
all right.
He goes behind Bashirs and lays the map on the body that's on Bashir's back and points it out to Vic. Hey, we're traveling along here.
On this thing. No.
Well, we don't know which way's up.
The path is clearly marked.
Down.
You'd think it'd be clearly marked. It's going to go through a maze of tunnels, I guess. Yeah, so it shouldn't. I mean, it's going to get a little complicated after this, but I'm sure with a couple of good intelligence checks, you guys will be fine. Or
we just need to find.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
Yeah. All right. So go on into those passages. That's where you have to go to find the maggot witch, right?
This is still the short.
Say that again, Mark. Sorry.
Are they lit, the passages?
Yes, they are. The main ones that you will be following seem to be. So, every once in a while, though, some of the side passages are lit too. So, all right. Okay. Yeah.
I think as a precaution, Bashir will get one of his torches and see if he can persuade one of the others to light the torch for him, because he doesn't actually have the wherewithal means to have a flint and steel. So he needs one of those. But they're wizards. They must know how to create fire, surely. So,
of course, give me that thing. And I walk over there to a torch that's on the wall, and I hold it up to it and light it and hand it back to him. There you go, bud. Don't drop that girl.
I never thought of that. It never occurred to me.
Just watch out for those things he was talking about.
The croc
they sound dangerous, and if you hear that, you hear that growling.
Okay,
growling,
torch in one hand, spear in the other, dead girl on the back.
You are a good man. Good man.
All right. Let's see what happens here. Make who's navigating you guys through here? Is it
weird?
Well,
it's got to be weird, doesn't it?
I guess we can't have Bashir really be the workhorse. I mean, really, can we?
You don't want him navigating. Man. You don't want him navigating. Now, let me give you a clue. He's not that bright.
Okay. You know what? I'll take the lead. I got to start doing a little bit of lifting here, so I'll be like, okay.
You got a little harmonica holder with a map on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you have the body now, Beck?
No.
Oh.
I'm just taking the lead. Oh, are you kidding? I'm not carrying that thing. It's gross.
Lord forbid. No. All right. Now I got the map, and I'll be walking behind him. You guys go left, right, and kind of making guesstimations on what I think might be the quickest path. Now, do they honeycomb out and kind of end in one place, or is it like delta? All right.
It's yeah.
So.
All right. Yeah. So
okay. Well, one is good as the other.
Make an intelligence check. Okay.
Okay, intelligence is +1. I rolled a 12. It's 13.
13?
Yeah,
is my that under your intelligence? Or wait, no, it's gonna be.
Yeah,
it's got to be over, right? So you added your bonus to it. You got 13. All right.
And my intelligence is 15. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you think you got a grip on the situation? Yeah, you seem to be hitting the different landmarks that you should. And before long, you enter what you believe to be the Cave of Mouths. Even before you get there, you start to hear this kind of groaning, moaning sort of sound coming from the Cave of Mouths.
Okay, the whole time we've been doing this, I'll squirt off my directions with a little squeeze of Hootie down, pointing the reeds in each little exit before we enter to see if there's any, to see if it goes onward. That's basically how I'm doing it. Go, oh, and we're good. Going down that way. So now we've gotten here. All right, boys.
Yeah, so this is what you see. Do you see that? Did I put that there?
I see something here. Yep.
Yeah, there you are.
Oh, the Hall of Mouths.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what you guys see. Let me just make that a little bigger. Okay. Yeah, and each one of them is letting out this kind of moaning, echoing groan. And there seems to be cool air coming out of each of these mouths and blowing around the chamber. All right.
It's cool air, but it's not fetid, is it?
No, it's not fetid. No.
Okay.
No.
I say we don't have to talk to the witch, do we? We could just take the body, put it on the ground.
Should we be more terrified that it's not fetid air? Because, I mean, we're exposed to a lot of...
I'd be terrified if I knew what fetid meant, but I don't. So...
That's a good idea, fella. Let's lay the little girl out in front and then call for that maggot.
Well, no, we have to go in. I don't think she's like immediately
Lesbeth! We're here!
Shit, no. We'll call the crack of whatevers. Don't do that.
Okay, and then Hootie's blowing his bagpipe while he's screaming Lesbeth. All right? Just kind of aiming the pipes all at the thing.
Okay.
You're looking at Beck going, yeah, she'll come out and get it.
Okay. Well, the moaning in all the mouths stops.
And I'm coming down because I don't hear the moaning. And Hootie's, y'all hear that? Listen, she could be coming out. She stopped her moaning.
Carefully put the body down on the floor.
Yeah.
Take up a defensive stance. Draw a javelin.
All right. And
I think old boy's got the right idea. Let's back off here. We don't know what we're facing.
You do see some movement there farther down in the cavern. In fact, you see some kind of peer out, and then this person in robes starts to come towards you, down past each of these mouths, and you see, as she approaches, you see this person.
Oh, I got a good feeling about this. Yeah.
Where is she? Where is she? I don't see her.
This is worse than carrying the body.
How come I don't see her? You guys can see her?
Yep.
How come I can't see her? Oh, there she is. Oh, yeah. So there she is. Isn't she gorgeous? Yes. Now, the thing is...
I'm not really scared of her.
She
may have a lovely singing voice. You don't know.
She is walking.
Right, okay.
Kind of stiffly. All right? But she's got, just ragged, robes and stuff. And this, as she approaches, you can see this black ichor is just constantly dripping out of her mouth. All right?
Okay.
Who are you? And why have you come to my realm?
We were sent here by the Baron.
Yeah.
Baron Bogdan?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, he told us to
Yeah,
bring
he
the
said you
girl's
had
body
something
to
for
you.
us.
He wishes Defina to receive the blessing of Holder of the Cauldron.
Ah,
He
yes.
says, "Holder of the who? We brought the body to you."
Shut up. Shut up, Wyrd. Be quiet.
Very well, very well. Yes. Follow, follow, follow,
Calm down, Hootie.
follow, follow. Bring
Calm
the
down,
body.
Hootie.
Bring the body.
Yeah,
You heard of
bring the
Bashirs?
body. And then I'll walk
She,
ahead with her.
What's that?
So I said what I'll do is say, Bashir, bring the body. And then I'll just walk in without even touching the body, just leaving it there. So hopefully he'll get kind of left behind with having to take it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calming down Hootie. He's shaking a little bit, shivering. Calm down, boy. We'll be here in a minute.
She takes you again down that cavern where in the opening there, and higher up in the darkness, you can hear something moving along and chittering up above as you're traveling. Okay.
Okay.
So that sounds different to the growling we heard
That's
before.
different than the growling. It's more like
Okay.
okay. But you can't see what it is because it's high up there in the darkness. She leads you beyond the cavern where you see the passageway she's taking you to. It's got all these white albino kind of briars that glow from their own bioluminescence, and they fill the passageway. She waves her hand, and the briars open to allow you through.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm keeping Hootie away from those briars.
Okay.
As we pass
She
through.
says, yes, be careful to not catch yourself on their thorns. Yes.
Don't want to punch it, little feller. How far we got to go, lady?
Oh, not far, my friend. Not far.
She takes you down this passage. This may be 30 feet. This passage opens into a larger cavern. On one side of the cavern, you can see. Actually, I'll show you the little map I made of this. Haven't really got into using maps so much in here yet, but okay. So you guys are coming in from here. All right. So these are all the briars, the albino briars, and then this chamber right here. This is a fetid pool of some sort, and over here you see a large collections of fungi and mushrooms and such. Sorry, honey. Sorry. And here you see a shack of some sort made out of found materials. Okay. Are you guys coming into this area with her, or are you staying in the passageway?
No, I'd say that I'd probably come out with her, but the map that you're referencing, is this just something that you're looking at yourself, or did you post this?
Oh, you can't see it?
You might need to change the page.
Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, I am so sorry. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay.
There we go.
There you go. Sorry
okay. And
all
where
right.
are we
There's
coming
where you guys
from?
came in. Okay. There's all the fungus and mushrooms that she's growing and doing her own thing with.
Okay.
Fetid pool over here. Okay. And her ramshackle shack right there.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and approach with her at this point. Unless she tells me to stop. Because stuff's pretty creepy.
Yeah, no, she's and she has this very weird gait about her. It's very stiff. Okay, it's almost like one leg goes a little forward and the next leg goes a little forward. You know, and
kind of like a cranking mobility to her.
Yeah, yeah. So, she says,
Please rest. I will be but a moment.
and she goes into her shack.
Okay. I gratefully,
She's
finally
just gonna
put
put
the
the girl
body down.
to rest. Yep. Well, looks like our part here is done,
Well,
fellas.
she still has to give us whatever we're supposed to be given to take back to the Baron. So we're gonna have to wait this.
Yeah, of course, we gotta get her money, but she's gonna put the girl to rest. Didn't you hear?
All right.
Taking a look around. I don't know about that.
She comes back out and she
Yeah.
says, "The preparations have been made. Please, bring the package inside, please."
Okay.
Yeah.
You heard it, Bashirs.
I don't think I can get it. I can't get it back on my shoulders again. So I'm just gonna drag. She's in the carpet, isn't she? So I'm gonna drag the carpet towards the hut. And just glare at them.
He's gonna hold a door
and
open.
shake my head at them as I go past.
It builds character. You don't understand because you're so young.
Wyrd,
So
Wyrd is holding the door open for you while you do this. Put your back into it.
All right. So you go into this shack of hers. It doesn't look very big. You don't know how really all three of you are gonna. Four of you, five of you, I don't know, are gonna fit in here. But you go in. It's actually a little. It's bigger on the inside. It still looks like it's, put together with bits and pieces of all kinds of garbage and detritus and stuff. And there's little, bones hanging here and claws hanging there, and little chimes made out of various little bits of found metal and strips of ribbon and things like that.
Nice place you got here, lady.
Yes.
You decorate it yourself?
Yes.
And you see in the center of the chamber there is a fire burning, and there is a cauldron. It doesn't look like anything terribly fancy, but the stirring stick that she has, it looks like it's made out of some sort of carved bone, a leg bone or something, probably longer than a man's femur. And there is a luminescence coming out of the contents of this cauldron. Okay.
Wyrd is looking around and taking this in. Do I see any kind of runes or magical writing of any sort on the cauldron or anything?
Not on the cauldron. The cauldron looks to be iron of some sort, iron and an iron cauldron. Nothing on it. But the stir stick she has, has some strange carvings on it. Now you want to see if you can identify any of those.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we here? Okay, I would like you to make an intelligence check, please.
All right. That is 19.
Oh, wow. Good stuff. Yes, you can see that there are carvings that show various cauldron motif that's carried on as a pattern running up and down the length of it. All right. And you can also see stylized representations of bodies going into the cauldrons, bodies coming out of the cauldrons. All right.
Okay.
Very, very stylized. And the runes upon it, as far as any spelling or language, pretty much just repeat the name of Hulda over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm. So these are definitely the markings of divine magic, right? Would I be like, this is kind of familiar? This could be what that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Volder is not her name, but that deity, correct?
Say that again.
Volder's not
Hulda.
her name, but
Hulda.
the deity, correct? Hulda.
Here, I'll spell it.
Yeah, I think there's 3 of them though, right? Because they're almost like horse. You said one has like a horse, and I can't remember the.
Yeah, there's. I'll tell you here in a
Okay,
second because I haven't looked at it in a while, but off the top of my head here. Yeah, you've got Hulda of the Cauldron, and her symbol is a gray cauldron. You have Yorkai at the white door. Okay. And she is the guardian of barriers and passages. All right. And then we have Tagura, who is on the white horse, who is the deliverer of the dead to Hulda. All right.
Oh, did we lose Mark?
He just said he stepped away from a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna get a drink of water and back in a second. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I was gonna say we should probably have a discussion with Mark too. If he just doesn't, I don't know if he's a guy who likes goofier elements or not. And I was like, did he want us to tone it down or not make him kind of a joke for some of this stuff? Because I know some people don't like that. I mean, he seems to be into it, but I'm like, I don't know, right? So
yeah, I think we'll we're getting into a little bit of the meat and the discovery right now, so it'll plan out. We'll get more serious.
Yeah, because I'm like, we won't make the jokes repeatedly. Like if you're looking for something a little bit more serious, but no,
this is more of the icebreaker type deal.
Yeah,
no, but that's why I was changing tones a little bit, because now I'm a little bit serious. I'm in an element where if I can read magic and I can discern anything. Now, if it is deistic, it's more in your realm, so I'm not going to know this.
Yeah, because
everything that he's telling me, and unless you recognize it, it's not going to be pertinent to what I know. But I can recognize enough of it to know that she's about to throw the girl in the pot. You know what I mean? Which I'm about to ask her. But I mean, other than that, if you can discern anything, and once I speak up, you may be able to chime in and play off of that.
Yeah.
So, but that is.
Yeah, but no, that's just something I want to bring up, just in case, because I don't know what type of player he is. That's all. So what we're just discussing here, Todd, is just making Mark kind of like, yeah, we're gonna make you carry the body and stuff. I was like, we'll ask him when he comes back, but I know some people don't like to be the butt of jokes kind of thing. So I was thinking, well, maybe we should have had that discussion before.
That's a good idea. Yep.
Doesn't want to do that because I don't want him to feel like, oh, well, you guys are just. Oh, here he is. Hey, Mark. Oh, he's still on mute.
Sorry, I'm not muted now.
Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, Mark, we were just having a discussion here. So we're kind of joking around and having fun and like making you carry the body and everything. But I just wanted to ask, are you okay with that?
Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, no, it's good. Cool.
Okay, I just know there's some players that kind of hate being a part of a joke like that. So
no, completely. He's an oppressed teenager, and that's his character. So you're just acting as he thinks all adults act.
Adults do.
So I'm absolutely fine with it. No, I stepped away because we were having a minor house fire here, but we put it out now.
Minor, okay.
Minor.
There's a pan caught fire, but it's okay now. So.
Okay. Oh, geez.
Is it like like a grease fire?
Yeah.
I had that happen to me about 30 years ago, where the actual bottom of the pot melted out, and it caught on fire. Because it was just a cheap old pot that they had in this place where we were living at the time. And, oh my gosh, it was terrible. Yeah, but at least we got it out really quickly. But yeah, they can be frightening, those things. Okay, where were we? Let's see. Oh yes, that's right.
Okay, as far as Wyrd understanding what you just said here, which I don't know if Mark called any of that, but he passed that and he's discerned some of the imagery and the writing on the cauldron stirrer stick, and he doesn't know if it has deistic elements. He's not going to be privy to that as far as knowledge wise so much. But anyway, we'll pick up right there, because I'm about to ask the girl, when I see this, you'll see Wyrd kind of stiffen up a little bit and kind of almost bump back, because Bashirs is dragging in the girl. So he almost stumbles back into Bashirs or whatever. He says, "Whoa, wait a minute. You're not going to throw this girl in that pot, are you?"
You're asking the witch?
Yeah.
And she turns to you, and black ichor drips down, and she smiles, and she says, "What?
Of course, of course. How else is she to receive the blessings of Hurda? Yes, yes.
Good. You're gonna put her to rest. Put her to peace.
No,
What she's
no.
doing?
No,
my
Wyrd.
friend, no,
Wyrd.
no.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah, just to kind of. She says no. She was gonna get the blessing. They said nothing about her resting.
Yes, yes.
Get outside.
Please, unwrap your deceased one and place her in the cauldron. Yes.
Okay. So Bashir will
I don't know,
unwrap
fellas. What do you?
the body and look at the other two again and drag her over to the cauldron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess she's dead.
Oh, she is very much
Oh,
dead.
well, heck.
But with the blessings of
I guess you could
Hurda,
throw her in the river, but that's the work, I guess. Is there a good
Yeah.
bloomed up
Are you
fire
feeling-
underneath the cauldron?
my friend, you please. With the blessings of Hurda, she will no longer be dead. Understand? Yes?
Oh, well,
If
I don't.
Hurda answers our prayers.
She's going to that. Oh, a resting place. Paradise. I understand.
If Hurda
All right,
is in
bring her
agreement,
over,
she will
boys.
come back from the resting lands. Yes.
Bashir
Resting
says,
lands.
tell me truthfully, Witch, will she come back as herself?
That is our hope. If we are given the blessings of Hulda this day, she will come back as she was. Unfortunately, if she is deemed unworthy, she will not quite come back as she was.
She was a good little fighter.
Place her in the cauldron.
She was a good girl.
Yes, she was a good girl. Yes, and
You boys
and the
want to drag her
Baron-
over here?
Baron, I understand, wants her resurrected, so to speak. Yes. Please, place her in the cauldron.
Okay, I'll push her body into the cauldron.
Okay.
Okay, well, I kind of help because I'm saying, well, let's dump her in here, fellas. Get her.
All right.
We slide her in there. We slosh this.
Yeah,
As
Bashir
soon as
doesn't
her
have
body
all the-
hits the cauldron's water and it goes beneath the surface, the color of the water changes from this kind of icy blue to more like an icy green. All right, and it starts to churn and stuff. If
Kick it out of
the
froth or splash.
no, it's just bubble, right?
Okay.
The witch approaches it and stirs with that bone stir stick. And she encourages you, if you wish, you can help by joining me in our prayers to Hulda, to assist in bringing back our dear Delphina. Yes.
I look at them pointedly and say, not me, I've done my bit. And I point at these two
Well, he's your
are
man.
the magicians.
He's
the
your
magic
man.
users.
I'm pointing to Vec and come on, boy, let's get out of their way. And I go with Bashir's over there, and we step over to the side of the hut in the entranceway.
Okay.
So I'll step up and I'll just say, okay, what would you like me to do?
And she asks you to repeat these words that she says,
Okay.
and they're in some strange language that only their priesthood would really.
Crock a
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
All right. So if you are going to assist with her, I would like you to make a personality check.
Okay.
You need 10 or better. This one.
Watch this, Bashirs. It's got freaky.
How was that? I didn't
That's
see.
very good.
17.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
He's only 17.
Yeah, he probably pronounces it better than her. He's like, no,
Well, she's got
actually,
all
I think
the
what you're
food
trying
coming
to
out of her mouth
say is
constantly.
this.
He's like, enunciate the word. Yeah.
Yes,
She's
there's,
like,
there's
"You're
a
really
juiciness
good
to
at
her
this. You should
pronunciation.
He's grabbing her jaw, going like that.
Yeah.
Actually,
Ica is
she
messing
should
it
talk more
up.
like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and
All
now
right.
I will chant through my hand. I'm okay. All right.
All right. So let's see what's going to happen with that. She's going to have to make her own check. So I'm going to roll for her and add your assistance to the roll. Actually, you know what? I'm going to roll out here in the I'm going to roll for here, and she needs a 15 or better. Here we go. Okay. So she stirs the cauldron. Both of you repeating the words that she's giving to you, and after a short time, the cauldron just goes black, all the liquid in it, and all there is the light from the fire beneath it. And then, quite suddenly, this hand shoots out from the surface of the water in the cauldron, and grasping, and then another hand comes up, and then slowly a very wet and bewildered looking Terfina, where is she here, rises to the surface. Can you see her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Looking around, and whatever you remember, that she was grievously wounded in the back, I think, during her trial. Will this displease end?
Wyrd gets excited, nudges Bashirs and says, "Oh, they did it! Look at that!" And then he catches himself because they're still at the trail end of their little ritual.
Just a minute. So
Bashir says the Baron will be very happy.
Yeah.
So she's wiping
Money in the pocket.
She's just looking like she doesn't really know where she is or what's happened to her.
Mm-hmm. So have I met her previously?
Have you met her
around
previously?
the Baron's household? If he's sort of taken me on as a bit of a improvement project, have I seen this servant girl? Have I?
Yes, you would have.
Okay.
Okay.
So in that case, Bashir will say, "It's okay. It's all right. You were in an accident, but you're all right now. We've come to take you back to the Baron."
Okay. No words come out of her mouth, but she looks when you say that, and she's shaking her head.
She doesn't want to go back to the Baron. Is that what I'm?
That's
gathering?
what you're getting. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Also, too, perhaps you could make a luck check, please.
Sure.
I just want to see.
Okay, so this is one where I have to roll under it or equal to it, is it?
Yes.
You're under your current luck.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? I just make that intelligence check, really, okay? That's probably a better way to go with this.
Can I make a luck check? He's not that smart.
No,
he really isn't.
no.
I rolled 10 under 12, but I'm happy.
This is if you remember, if you've been in this household for a little while, you might know something about her relationship with the Baron. Okay, so it's gonna be it'll be a 10. All right, for a DC.
So he's gonna make you still do the intelligence check, I think, Mark.
Yes, intelligence check. Okay,
I told you. Not a clue.
Oh, where am I here? Oh, okay. Mhm.
So,
Well,
I'm a bit bewildered by she wouldn't want to go back to the
Yes,
Baron,
why
who's
would-
such a benefactor, obviously.
That's right. That's right. I mean, he's taken you off the streets and been so kind to you. And why is she acting like this? Right? Very unthankful. You know?
Okay. So I look a bit mystified at the other two. And I'm like, what do we do now?
Well, we probably have to take her back if we want to be paid. However, she doesn't look like that she's willing to go, so...
She just bewildered. I mean, look at her.
Well, we
She'll
can
be
talk
all right.
to her. She's standing right there.
Mhm.
What was her
Now,
name?
is she clothed or unclothed right now?
Yeah, she's clothed. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she's got whatever she was wearing in the
Yeah.
Somebody get her out of the pot.
Yeah.
out of the trial pit. She's
Yeah.
the Lisbeth, the legless, is actually helping her out of the cauldron and saying, the blessings of Hoda are upon you today, my child. Blessings. Yes. And she's wiping her hair and her face, getting her hair out of the way. It's all kind of dripping down on her face, right? So she's just trying to make her look a little more presentable.
I'll be like, yes, Hilda.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out.
You did a fine job there, girl.
Actually, that's one thing I didn't... Well, that's something I have to talk to you personally about that, too.
Mhm.
So, but yeah.
Yeah, we can address that. So she feeds her a little bit of broth that she has, and the poor girl still looks quite bewildered, like she's still trying to get her bearings. All right. And Hulda, I'm not sorry, Lisbeth says, you have been successful this day with the blessings of Hulda. Yes, please go in peace. Go in peace, my friends. Return to the Baron with your gift to him. He will be most pleased indeed.
All right, thank you very much. And then Wyrd sticking out his hand to shake hers.
Okay.
How does she respond?
How does she respond? Okay. Wrong one. Getting dark here. Okay. Well, she kind of pulls her hand back.
I'm not a fan of shaking. All right, that's all right. But we appreciate it. You helped us out a lot here. Come on, guys. Let's get the girl and go.
All right. So you're leaving with her?
Yeah.
Okay. As you go to leave, and she shows you to the passageway that has all those white albino.
Yeah. You gonna clear this out for us?
Of course. She waves her hand, and they opens up, and you can carry on out. You hear her call out as you leave. Oh, watch out for the crocodiles. Yes.
Crocodactyls. That's what they were saying. Yeah.
What's a crocodactyl?
Yeah.
And the passageway closes up again.
Yeah, and then comically, wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
All right, Bashirs. Come on, let's go, boy.
Okay. So she's walking. She will walk. More like being led. All right. And is it that Bashir you're
Yeah, I'll lead her. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you make your way back down those passages.
Hey, Bashir likes her. I said a beg.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like,
So you get back.
See him iron her when he came out of the cauldron.
You get back out to the Cave of Mouths, and as you get past them, as soon as you get past them on the other side of them, that moaning starts up again. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
that's creepy.
in time, you find yourself back in these in the passages that lead out to this area. Okay. Okay. Now, what you see is farther on down on one of these. You guys can see the picture, right? So, you see that? Imagine that you're. Can you see the picture of where I'm pinging?
Yeah.
Okay. So imagine that from your viewpoint at this distance, and again, we're flipping from where you're, because you guys are coming from farther back over here, right? But you see the wheelbarrow lying on its side, and you see our friend there who you ran into before is lying on the ground, and there seems to be something gnawing on him, some sort of dog-like creature.
Oh my God, is that Cartman?
Cartman? Who's Cartman? Oh, you mean the Cartman? Yes,
the Cartman.
Yeah, the cart pusher.
Right.
Something's
I don't know, but there's something.
Hey, fella, get up!
No, dude. No, he looks like he's gone. Something is snacking on him.
Something is.
Bashir, see what that is.
Weird's running up.
Stay here.
With
you let us
he's
know.
blowing Hootie.
Yeah.
He's blowing Hootie, trying to scare the thing away, running up to him a little bit. Okay, clear out of here, you mutt.
Okay, let's see.
What's the range?
Oh crap! Yeah, Wyrd. Just.
What's the range?
He's already there.
What's the range? That's probably a long range.
About 90 feet, then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Close the range. Go charging after Wyrd.
You're charging up to it? Is that what you said?
No. I think Wyrd was gonna.
Yeah. Well, Weird's running up, but he's doing. Yeah. He's running up some. He's blowing Hootie, and then so it's not a full bore. But it's like you're trying to
scare it off. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'll run up behind, and I've got my javelin ready. And as soon as I get closer, because I don't want to take a huge penalty on the shot, I'll throw a javelin at this dog thing.
Okay. Let's see. First of all,
is it scared by weird?
Is it scared? That's what I'm like. What's its initial
I'm
reaction?
terrified.
Oh no! It looks up, and you can clearly see that it is like a large mastiff hound with no hair. All right, and instead of where its eyes should have been, it's almost like its convoluted brain matter is poking out from there. All right, where its eyes should.
Okay. Wyrd definitely stumbles to a stop whenever he sees this, and Hootie kind of loses wind a little bit, and I guess Bashirs is running up right beside me like that. Whoa, boy, look at that thing! And he's starting to back up. Okay.
Yeah, because this thing's not backing. It's definitely not going to back down from you. It's like I've got my meal here, and I'm not getting out. Right?
Is it the crocodiker or whatever the heck thing is? Yeah. Just yelling from the back. Is it that thing people keep yelling?
Oh, shit. As you yell out like that, you hear this. And farther down the patches, out of the shadows, you see this long thing that's flying, coming swooping. All right?
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna run to where the party is at this point. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that by myself. Yeah.
Grab the girl.
Okay. You've got to go through this to get out, right?
Okay.
You gotta get past.
Oh, so it's on the way anyway.
It's on the way out the stairs.
Yeah. Okay. We got to get past. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just give me a second here. I had the.
On to find.
So this flying thing is coming from behind this mastiff hound.
Okay, so even before then, what I'm going to do then, before I even go, because I know that she is with us, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of chant to her about, may N make you nothing, may N make you non-present, may all ignore your place, and I'm going to try and cast Sanctuary on her.
Okay.
As my attack. So
okay, I want you to take a -2 penalty to that, though. Okay.
all right. Just what is it? They call it Holy Sanctuary. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove my personality from it. So I'm just rolling a d20 plus 1.
Okay. No?
No.
Oh.
And my disapproval goes up again by 1. So my disapproval is 5.
Okay, so N is not answering.
He's still angry at me too, because he's already made a demand already that I haven't fulfilled yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
He heard you chanting to Holder.
Yes. All right.
It may be
So it is
indifferent.
standing its ground. It's kind of, keeping aware of you.
Javelin in the face, or it's a thing.
Yeah, if you're using a ranged weapon, you guys you can make your attack first.
Okay. So I'm going to use Mighty Deed, and I am going to do a cold shot, and I am going to try to get it in the head, in this brain thing that's coming out of where its eyes would be.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to roll a 3 on the deed die. Otherwise, it's just going to be a normal hit, and I'll just hit it somewhere else. Okay, so here we go. Oh, yes. That looks pretty good.
22. Yes.
22, but it's a solid hit, but it's only a 2 on the D die. So that I don't get it in the head. I must just get it in the body somewhere. Yeah. So it can have some damage in that case, which is 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Does anybody else have a ranged attack?
Hang on.
Oh, it's a critical.
It's a critical.
Oh, it was natural 20.
Because it's a natural 20, so it's a critical. So I need to roll on the critical table.
Okay, critical table.
Nice.
So here's the crit die. As a 9 on table 3. Right, on 2 seconds.
9 on table 3.
Yeah. So let's very quickly flick to table 3. Critical hits. Here we go. Critical hits. Strike to leg, splinters femur. I get an extra 2d6 damage with this strike, and the foe loses 10 feet of movement.
Oh, nice.
So, it can have an extra 7 points of damage as I shatter its one of its rear legs.
Okay, so that's bring you up to 9 points.
All that heavy lifting worked in your favor, Bashir. Way to go.
Looking out for you, buddy.
I was pretending it was you.
Well, wow. Okay. Fantastic shot. Also, what happens is you cause it to jump back when you hit it, and it went off the edge of the cliff.
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
All right. Plummeting down into the darkness there. Okay. All right. But the growling of the long thing that's kind of gliding through the cavern lets you know that
It is getting closer, and
Okay, I
Yeah.
really don't
Not out
want to
of the
fight that
cavern
thing,
yet.
so yeah.
all right. I just. Oh, wait a minute. My boy's calling me. Just give me a second, guys.
Do you know what happened?
All right, so
Hmm.
I think because we're not encountering the crocodile yet, right? We could probably just try and run. I'm afraid that this thing's going to come back up once it's like kind of fallen down the crevice to come back up with a bunch of them. That's
true. We could definitely run, but this thing's going to dive bomb us, isn't it? I would have thought.
I think so. I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna.
Depending on how
try
big it
and
is,
get
yeah.
us. So
He might actually just roll to see if it picks up, but
yeah.
if it does anything, if it don't latch onto us, and we'll see. We have to do what we can.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was an awesome shot though to take that thing out, because I was thinking we got two. This is a
Yeah.
rough situation.
Yeah. We need more fighters. So
So,
we're really
I mean,
struggling in the arena.
Honestly, if he knocked that thing off, we got a clear path now. If we
Yeah.
maybe roll for initiative and start running and
Yeah.
close the gap to where it's
Yeah.
arc, we can get underneath this arc.
We
and
can go
dive,
for it.
Then maybe
Yeah.
it'll overshoot us.
Yeah.
It could overshoot us, but
Yeah. Oh, I have a.
I don't know how far it is away.
Yeah, you guys might have used Hangouts a little bit more than me, but I clicked on one of these little screens with another player, and now it doesn't auto adjust to who's talking. I got to do it manually.
Oh yeah, you've locked it to one of the players, haven't you?
Yeah. So how
yeah.
can I? Like, if I hit escape, will that take it off, or I just didn't want to close out the window. That's all.
I think you just click on it again. Have you got like a white boundary around
there
it?
we go. Yeah, that did it. Never mind. Okay, I just didn't want to do anything else with it in case it kicked me out again.
Right. So we're agreed. We run.
Yes,
but we do interference on the swoopy flying monster.
It's a little meta gamey, but it's also kind of like what I see in the setting where it's like, yep, big and scary. No, we're gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, literally, Bashirs, like I said, I mean, he gave us an opportunity here by taking out this thing.
Yeah.
So quick. If we don't take this opportunity and shoot the gap, we'll see. I'd like to ask Todd how far this thing is away. If we have a sensation.
Yeah.
Well, it was about 90 feet, and we've run towards it for one round, so it's still a way away.
Yeah, so maybe if we can get into an entrance point, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, actually,
he's the overshoot us if possible.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on. Although my blessings are going to be a lot harder to come by here in a little bit. I already have my disapproval's already my approval's
maxed out
now, and I've already rolled below. Like I've already gotten the
Yeah, no more spells for you today.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, what he does. Well, we found out that clerics don't lose spells if they fail.
Right.
That's actually only a wizard thing. But my disapproval is still going up, so I can still cast. But if I get disapproval, it's a big negative. So right now, I have to get a follower of my god, or I'm going to have a -1 all day tomorrow.
Okay.
So I have till the end of the day to get that sorted out. So.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. My son was just telling me his thrilling tales of his Minecraft video he was watching, so it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, wow, great. So, as I was saying, this creature is coming towards you, and it appears to, yes, it looks like the body of a crocodile with pterodactyl wings. Okay.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I just.
Okay.
I go.
No,
is that
sorry,
a dragon?
I'm sorry,
Is that a dragon?
No, I'm so
It looks like a
ridiculously
dragon. There's a
trying to
dragon up
not be
there.
the comedy guy, but I'm like, I just see it flies down with feathered wings. I'm like, what? But no. Anyways, okay. So it's a crocodile.
It's a crocodile.
Okay.
It's as big as a pony. It smells like swamp water. You can smell in the air.
Yeah.
And actually, it sounds like a rabid chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the closer it gets to you, the more it actually sounds like a rabid chihuahua the way it's.
Yeah. Wow, I'm terrified and completely disarmed. The fact that it sounds like a mini chihuahua barking. Yeah.
Now, Wyrd and Bashirs are up front, and we've kind of accelerated a little bit past the girl and Vec, which is standing back. So Wyrd looks over his shoulder at them and looks back up at this crocodile. Is it dive bombing toward us?
It is dive bombing towards you, so you guys will get an attack, a ranged attack, before it gets
close
to you.
Diving toward, I guess, Wyrd and Bashirs are the other two. Does it look like?
Oh, well,
from its arc of descent.
The arc of descent is. Okay, so that's towards Vec and the girl.
Yeah.
Crap.
So am I?
That's my money.
Am I close enough to pull the javelin out? Oh no, it went over the side with my javelin attached to it. Bum. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
This is going to be expensive.
You know what? Roll percentage, okay? Or just actually make a luck check. Make a luck check.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe it didn't go over the edge.
7 under 12.
Okay. All right. Super. So it did not. It's just sitting there on the edge. All right.
Okay.
So you can get it.
All right. I'll grab my javelin and throw it at the flying monster thing, whatever it's called.
Did you the crocodile? Or
the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
The swamp monster with wings.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you want to do initiative at this point then?
No, because you guys get one free attack or it gets towards you.
In range.
You get a missile attack. Missile attacks can go or spell.
Okay.
Okay.
In the distance.
13.
They hit?
Yeah.
Oh. Nope, that didn't hit.
Okay. And I'm gonna.
Did it miss it altogether, or it just bounce off its scaly hide?
It missed altogether.
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay. So, just because of the distance involved, you get a free attack.
Okay. Right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the girl. I'm gonna tell her, get down, because when this thing flies at us, it's gonna just come for me. I don't know. Uncharacteristically, Vec is becoming heroic for whatever reason. So then what I'll do is I'll take a dart out of my bandolier and I'll just kind of throw it up at the whatever this thing is to see if I can get it.
Okay.
And I'm screaming run to Vec and the girl.
So that's a 14.
A 14. That misses.
Okay. Crap.
Okay.
This thing.
All right, now we can roll initiative.
Okay.
So, okay, just roll and tell me what you get.
We're just still screaming, run, run.
Oh, it was nearly 19.
Ooh, I got a 20.
Trying to look for the initiative rolling.
You said a 4?
Yeah.
4. Okay, and
I'm trying to find on the character sheet. There it is. Got it.
Yeah, under combat basics.
Ooh, nice. All right.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
I believe ties go to the PCs. Oh, where'd he go? What happened to him? Gone.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
It looks like that our dinner was escalated to be now.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I know I didn't even know that either. I was told 5:30ish. I was like, okay, we can do that. But
all right. All right. Okay. Well, I gotta. Yeah. That's
okay.
Or you know what? How about we can do this quick? I'll just tell them that. Listen, did you just want to do the combat? The combat won't take too long, would it?
No, I don't think it will. You're going to go
Okay.
first. I'm going to give the tie to you, and then the
Okay.
creature's going to go. And so let's just see how this goes, okay?
Okay.
I mean, you could be dead in a round or two, so it's really
Yeah, I know, right? Like, let's
Yeah,
just try it
look
out.
at the
Let's
bright
just see what
side.
happens. I'll be dead, and then everything's solved. So yeah.
go for it.
Okay, so I'm going at the same time as him, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to let
Do
you.
I pray
I
to
did the tie to
end?
you, okay? So
Okay, so let's see. Do I want to? That's a disapproval 5. Do I want him to be super angry at me? I am gonna give Holy Sanctuary another go.
okay,
Just on myself.
okay.
Nope.
Nope.
And it was one away from actually him being upset again.
Ooh.
All right. So yeah, I'm down there. So you hear me just praying to end.
Not good.
End.
Not good.
Bring
End.
your
Okay.
nothingness.
And I've been screaming, run. How's the girl reacting?
Let's see if she's.
In fear, she's either paralyzed or doing what I say.
She's indecisive. Indecisive. All right.
She's paralyzed.
It's
She's rooted in
moving
the
in
spot.
towards Bashir. I'm not sorry, towards
Beck.
and the girl. All right.
Uh,
And let's see who it goes at. Beck. All right. I'll roll. I'll just roll. Okay. So I'll roll here for you. And boop.
Oh, that is totally a hit.
That is totally a hit.
Yep.
Okay. Holy shoot. Oh, okay. So that okay, didn't do natural 20, so that's good. 1 bite attack, and it's gonna be, here we go. And the damage is, yeah, so it gets right to you, and it does.
No! Dead!
Dead!
I'm at 0.
Oh!
Oh, man.
But
Okay. Well,
I know we don't have the ability to do it, but I do have 1 round to live for someone to react in some way. But I don't think anyone can give me a heal at all. So being the healing guy.
yeah. I have just been screaming run, and when I saw the girl paralyzed there and this whole descent,
Yeah.
and when that the crocodile dived in and latched on the Vec, and is obviously rolling on the ground, biting into him, and the girl was probably just standing there. I had started hot footing it immediately to go grab her hand and drag her away from the situation. And even in his screams or whatever like that. Now, while I'm running there, I am very quickly.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna probably end up going just now because I hear people calling and stuff like that. So,
okay. All right.
Anyways, thanks very much, guys. It's okay if Beck's dead. I'll figure something out. I'll just talk to you later about it.
Yeah, you talk to me later, okay?
Yeah. All right. But good luck, guys. Get it.
Yeah.
Kill the thing.
Good game, Justin.
Yeah. Thank you. Nice meeting you, Mark. See you, Del. Thanks, Todd.
Sorry, Justin. I mean, if we wanted to conclude that, I wanted to maybe cast a spell to see if I can get the thing off of him. But I'm also concerned about getting the girl and pushing her back to Bashirs as I run up. So I'll be like, go to Bashirs. And while I'm running there, I'm playing Hootie very, very in a quick cadence. You know what I mean? Trying to go through the spell real quick. So I'll do the spell again, and I'm going, Frau Blucher made a mean witch's brew, chilled by the heart in her breast. If you drank it, your balls would turn blue, as if you had seen her undressed. And I'm running fast, it's jogging, and I'm touching the thing on the back while it's latched onto Vec. All right, and that's chill touch. So I'm seeing if that.
Okay, see how you do.
Yeah, anything has to do. Range touch varies. Casting time. Okay.
Holy shoot. Okay.
Okay, it was a 13.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the caster's hands are charged with negative energy on the next round. The next creature the caster attacks takes an additional 1d6 damage. And dead creatures take an additional 2 points of damage. That's what I'm doing when I run it up. I'm saying this to cast it, and by the time I arrive there, and I'm telling the girl, and Bashir's behind me, which I'm hopefully is doing something to run and grab the girl. Get to Bashirs, and I'm, in the next round, and I'm touching the creature's back, trying to pull it off of Vec, try to wrench it off of Vec.
Okay.
While I got the chill touch.
First, make a personality check.
All right. Okay, it's a 9 with a -1.
A 9 with a negative.
My personality is 7. So
do you want to burn some luck?
Yes, I'll burn some luck. 2 luck. Do it.
You want to burn 2 luck? All right. 2 luck is enough to do it, and she kind of snaps out of her fog, and makes eye contact with you, and it's kind of like, okay, she's kind of snapping, and she's like, yeah, and she runs towards Bashir. Okay.
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 And
recover body. Yep. 93. Yep. Okay. So what are you doing? And we'll get to the body
that's
in a second here.
Okay. So have you scared the thing off?
We have to do the you did damage to it, didn't you, Del?
Well, I didn't roll for
the chill touch
damage. Yeah, the chill touch. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have to roll on that. So it's 1 die. What did I say it was? 1 dice. Hold on, guys.
I can't remember what the
1 die 6 damage.
You guys have used the Crawler's Companion app?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Does it have a capability to let you make your own spell book? Like it just I forget. It's been a while since I've been in it, but where you don't have that way. You don't have to go all through the books all the time, Del. But it actually has it on your mobile device too, eh? So you have your actual spell book listed there, eh? And it
it does have the spells. Yeah, I think you can choose the ones.
All right, very well. So go ahead, Del.
Okay. It's just a manual hand grab.
Right.
1 die 6. That's 3 damage.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. 3. Okay. So that does do some damage to it, but it's still kind of focused on Vec. All right.
Okay.
So now we got.
Yeah. Is he still screaming, Vec?
She's come towards you. The girl has come towards Bashir.
Okay. So I'll say, get out. And I'll sort of point to Wyrd as someone who can help her, and then I'll charge in, and I'm going to try and wedge my spear in this thing's gullet so it can't snap. It's basically it sort of prop its mouth open so it can't actually take a bite. Okay. So
now,
this is a mighty deed
weapon, right?
Sorry?
You're using it as a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, I suppose I am, aren't I? Yeah.
So that means it's a D16 that you roll.
Okay. And I think I'll burn a bit of luck as well. So if I burn 2 points of luck,
Mhm.
I don't know how that works. Can't remember.
Just take the luck off your
Yeah.
total.
Yeah. Okay.
And you add that to your roll.
Okay. Brilliant. So so you reckon this is a D16?
Here, I'm
Okay.
gonna double check. Okay.
Here we go.
But I remember reading something along the lines of two-handed weapons.
Okay. I roll a 17 to wedge it in there.
Okay, characters were using two-handed weapons. Roll on D16. Oh, sorry, D16 on initiative.
Oh, it just makes you slower.
It's
Well, I
just-
was at the back anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll retcon that later, but
Yeah.
okay for now. So yeah.
So a 17 to hit the thing.
17 hits.
Okay. And I think that the D die rolled a 1. So I don't manage to wedge the thing in, but I do 8 points of damage.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh, that hurt it. Okay. That gets its attention, gets it off of Vec. All right. It kind of pulls back against the side wall of the passage there. Right. Kind of like what the fuck just happened sort of look, I guess, reaction. You know, this puny little thing hurt me. Okay. And it's going to attack. Okay. So we're going to be at the top of the next order of initiative. Okay. So let's just because the D16 thing. Okay. Let's re-roll initiative and see where we go. Okay. So I'll roll over here. You roll the D16 for your two-handed weapon.
Yep.
Oh, I got it. Oh, geez, 18. Wow. 18. Okay.
That's agility modifier too, right?
Yep.
Okay, I gotta get a 6.
You got what?
A 6.
A 6. Okay. All right. And Bashir.
Right. Okay. I'm going to roll it as a hit roll because then I can work out what it gets. Oh no, that's not working.
Oh, you have to roll as a nice.
Right. So I roll an 8 plus 1 because I have an initiative bonus of 1, so that's 9.
9.
So I'm on a 9.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll its morale because you've taken it down past half its points. All right. And we will see how it goes here. Wait. 7. Okay. So it is kind of deciding. It's indecisive, right? It's not attacking, but it's not leaving the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm threatening it with the spear.
Mm-hmm.
Just, which has a bit of reach on it. Okay, I'm going to kick the body and see if he's dead. So under the recovery of the body rule, I'm going to go, Beck, are you alive? Kick.
All right.
So under the recovering the body rule, it's a luck roll. Basically, he could be alive or he could be dead. He's Schrodinger's Vec at the moment.
Oh, to him, eh?
Put a box there from taking off.
Okay, so the character reaches dead. Yeah, within 1 hour, you can have a luck check. Okay. But he's got to do it. All right.
Well, we know what his luck is, don't we? We've got his character sheet.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay. So let's go to Vec, and Vec has a luck of 14. Okay, so
He's a lucky guy.
He's a lucky guy. Okay, go ahead and roll for him, okay?
Okay. So I'm rolling a D20. I'm trying to roll under 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what did I get? What did I get? Yes! Okay. He is alive.
Nice. So, okay.
I say, what are you doing? Take it enough.
He has 1 hit point set on his pitch. Oh boy. He's got 1 hit. Oh, that's his armor class. What? 2 hit points. Oh, how's that like that? That's weird. Okay. Occupation there. Class, AC, hit points. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a permanent injury.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's groggy. So he's taking -4 to all his rolls, and he's got a permanent injury, and he's on 1 hit point.
Okay. Permanent -1 penalty to strength, agility, or stamina. Right. So that sounds like he loses a point of 1 of those, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll a 3-sided dice, and for every 1, 2 will be strength, 4, 5 will be agility, and 5, 6 will be stamina. And we'll see what that leaves him with. Okay, what do we get here? What did I roll? 3. So that's the agility that he has. Yeah, he's lost 1 point of agility. So I will change that up on this thing. All right. Okay. Wow, good. I like that roll the body rule. It's yeah, that's something.
Get out of here.
It's very deadly, but I mean,
once what's called pushing your luck, isn't it? Really, come on, grab him and get the hell out. If this thing is still scared of us a little bit,
it's not attacking you. It's very wary of you. I think you. You could probably grab him and start backing away, and it's kind of wounds.
I guess is it Wyrd's turn in the thing? Okay. Now while he notices more with the spear and Vec, beyond belief, is alive from this thing. Attacking him. So Bashirs is trying to pull him out, and it worked for Wyrd once in the Coliseum. And this thing, he's it looks like it's ready to pounce. It's undecisive, but he needs some push in the right direction. Yeah. So I need to scare this thing off. And the biggest thing I can do is peacock him. So I'm going to sit there and play my bagpipe, blowing it and screaming it.
I don't know what that is. Peacock.
You know what I mean? Get bright. Right. So I'm going to say, while I'm playing my bagpipe, there once was a wizard named Ged, whose staff was as hard as his head. And when it was charged, it would grow quite large. So he'd have to use 2 hands instead. And at this time, you'll see me shrink down to a baby with like little fireworks all around me popping. And then I grow like real large.
Yeah.
And do I have to roll exactly to find out how? I mean, if this works.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, you have to still make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that is a 7.
Oops.
Okay, so what does it say on your chart there?
Yeah. Midget Wyrd. Oh dear.
Yeah. All right.
So enlarge,
loss
is it?
Or failure?
Enlarge?
Yeah. It's loss or failure.
Loss or failure, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that fizzles
out and pops.
Yeah. So I'm going to roll and see how it responds to that. Maybe just your
half
enough to kind of scare it off.
transmutation.
Yeah, let's see.
I turn around and say,
Oh,
run!
that was enough to scare it off. Even though your spell didn't go
Really?
off, it caused the creature to dive.
like the weird
I
sound.
turn around and strut. I didn't mean what. And I'm like, yeah. And I don't realize I'm like 1 foot tall. Oh, geez.
All
No,
right.
but it just fizzles out, right?
Yeah,
So do I lose it?
falls out, but your own demonstration was enough to scare it off.
Yeah, with the bagpipes and the whole hullabaloo.
All right.
Okay.
So,
And misfires.
We all breathe a huge sigh of relief, and I think we try and Bashir will try and drag Vec back towards the exit of these tunnels as quickly as he can.
Okay. So you leave the body of the cart guy there.
What do you
We'll
reckon?
probably use the cart to carry
Put Vec in the cart.
Vec in the cart, yeah.
Okay.
And
Don't want him accidentally stumbling and falling down the. Yeah. All right. We'll give it a cursory check over the cart guy who's been killed. Maybe just mutter a
wanna
quick
pick
prayer.
his pockets. You filter into his pocket.
No, I'm not that kind of orphan.
Uh-huh.
I'm just, close his eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, give the
Just
effect
close
to
his
his
eyes.
family, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to take the cart, the wheelbarrow, and
Yeah.
put Beck in it,
Yeah.
and lead Dorfina out to the entranceway. Okay. Let's see if you can. Nope. Okay. So you're able to make your way back to the entrance to the bottom of the spiral staircase. All right.
Okay.
And now you just gotta get them up there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So to
Well, they're both kind of stumbly walking.
yeah,
Aren't they?
there's somebody.
Yeah.
So I mean, yes. Okay. You will be able to lead them up the stairs. It'll be a slow go. All right. But you can get them up, and you get to the door. And if you were to knock on it, the guard would open the little.
Yeah. Weird bangs on it.
Hmm.
Hey, buddy, can you let us out of here?
Yeah. Close the thing. Lets you out. As you're walking by with the Durf and Vec, he looks at Vec and he goes, "Yeah, he ran into a crocodile. See,
Yeah, things were no joke.
I told you, watch out for them." Yep.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up, buddy.
All right. So, okay, making your way back, the crowd where the juggler was has dispersed. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. You have an encounter coming up before you make it back to the Barrens. And hey, Del, will you just roll percentage dice for me?
Yeah. It's 86.
86. Oh. Okay. Okay. Running out of the darkness towards you is a wild-eyed young girl with her arm. One of her arms is dyed blue. You can tell it's dye. All right. And she's running past you, doesn't say anything, and disappears into the darkness. All right.
Okay. Was she making any sound? I mean, no quiet.
It's like she
No
didn't
scream.
want to make any contact with you. She just ran past you. All right. A block later, you see another person with a blue dyed arm running wildly.
Is this some kind of gang symbol? Do I recognize it?
Oh, okay. Make a intelligence check.
This is where it all goes wrong, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Right.
Now, can I make that same check since I'm?
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
16.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. This is not a gang symbol, but you do know that there are lunatic houses in the city, and they identify them by dyeing the lunatic's one arm blue. All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So some sort of lunatic, probably from a crazy house that they broke out of or something. A couple of them are running around.
Lunatics are on the prowl.
All right. But they're not engaging with you. And within a few moments, you'll see two gentlemen in padded armor with some nightsticks who are running. You know, they're kind of looking around, and they're like, "Hey, did you see a person, anybody with a blue arm?"
That went that way, buddy.
Are you pointing in the direction the person went?
Yeah, well, we're on the catwalk, right? So
Right.
It's like behind us, yeah.
Okay. All right. So they're.
I'm wondering whether I should nudge his arm so he's pointing wildly the wrong way, but no. I'll let him point.
Yeah, I just like I'm throwing like salt on my shoulder. Yeah, they went that way, buddy.
All right. So they give you a quick thanks and they move on. All right. Okay. So
place is chock full of nuts.
Oh yeah. As we're making our way back, both of you make a luck check, and I'll make a luck check for the other two.
All right. Hey, what do you know? I made it.
I
7
didn't.
luck. I got a 5.
You didn't?
Nope.
Okay.
No, we're rolling below luck, right?
Vec, you're rolling below your current luck.
Yeah, okay. I got it.
All right. So both Bashir and Vec get a chamber pot or garbage, some sort of foul refuse lands on them from above.
Hey, and when it does, Wyrd just belly laughs. I mean, busts a gut, rolls over. You hear he's laughing so hard his arms are shaking, and Hootie's just tooting off. You know what I mean? And he's slapping his kilted knee and stuff like that. He goes, "I tell you, watch out for those chamber pots." And he's still laughing at whatever. So.
And I was like, you that's twice. You're just the unluckiest man alive. There's no way you get a chamber pot landing on me. Oh, no.
With Beck, it's more like kitchen peelings and stuff, you know, maybe some dog crap. I don't know, you know. All right. So despite that, you are able to make your way back to the tower of Baron Bogdan, and in short time you find yourself at the doorway, and Durfina is now like, she's like, no, not no.
Why don't you want to go? Is he a bad man? What's
It's all right, girlie.
Bad?
You know he's not a bad man. He treats you good. He took you off the streets. What are you talking about? And Wyrd bangs on the door. Hey, Costly, let us in.
All right. Okay. A guard comes to the door and looks you over. He's seen you before, so he lets you in. All right. And you make your way. And now she's pulling against you guys. She's really not wanting to go over the threshold into this place.
Calm down, girl. Now you're messing with my money.
Now you're going to have to make a strength check. or personality check, wherever you think best.
So it's strength. You know, Wyrd's kind of getting irritated. He's made it this far. He's this close to getting his money. So I roll a 2.
All right, I'm going to try and persuade her that however bad it is, it's better than being dead. And, you know, she can make a run for it later. There's always another day.
All right. What'd you roll? I didn't see it.
So I made a personality roll. I rolled a 20.
Whoa!
So I was very eloquent for
very
once.
persuasive.
Holy mackerel! Yeah, were you ever? Okay, and she's not happy about it, but your words kind of ring true. Yeah, it's better than being dead, I guess, right? And there are tears starting to come down her eyes, but she kind of bows her head and she goes with you willingly into the chamber.
That's a good girl.
Where the
That's a good girl.
Yeah.
Listen to him. He lives here
I'm
too.
basically still talking to her. I'm basically saying, look, you know, I'll help you get away from him, and you know, you just got to wait your moment.
She's like, yeah, yes, and you know, she's tearful, but she's going with you.
Okay.
And when you get into the chamber, the Baron and one of his servants are signing. He's signing some papers that the servant's passing to him. You know, putting his mark on it, his seal on it, and he's like, "Oh, you are back already, my friends. I am so pleased, so very, very pleased. Look, there's sweet Durfina. She is alive. Oh, thank you, Hulda. Thank you.
Yep, we got her back for you.
Yeah,
Took some doing though.
yes." And he gets up and he comes towards her, you know, and she's just, you can just tell she's scared shitless of this guy, right? And
She's shaking, but
yes, it can be.
She should be. We just got attacked by them crocodiliacs. She didn't even tell us about that.
Oh, it can be disorientated to be being brought back. Yes. Yes.
Well, that thing about scared the crap out of her. That crocodiliac thing.
Oh,
That was pretty scary, buddy. You didn't warn us about that.
oh, I am sorry. I didn't realize they were being a problem again. They come and
bygones are bygones. We just, you know, we brought you back what we need, so we need what we brought her back for. If you get my drift.
Where's our money?
Yeah, money. Yes, of course. Yes, the money. Yes, and he tells his servant to take Durfina and make sure she gets a meal and some clean her up sort of thing.
You'll be all right, girlie.
He will check in on her later. He says he will go check her. All right.
Yeah, I'll check in on you later. You'll be all right.
Yes.
I think she just needs some food and something to drink, Baron.
Exactly.
She's been through a lot, it seems.
That's all she needs, my friends. Indeed. So I promised you payment, and I will give you payment. All right. And he raps on the table, and in a couple of moments, the servant comes out with a small coffer, and he instructs the servant to count out 50 gold pieces for each of you for your service. Yes. And also now, where's Vec? Is he with you guys?
I think he has to be, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't had time to drop him off.
Yeah. Okay, so each of you get 50 gold pieces. All right.
Okay.
And he says he's impressed. You've been most successful this day, my friends. I think you might be what I'm looking for in my new Seekers team. I will be in touch with you in a few days to discuss these opportunities. Yes.
That's good, Baron. You got a place we can clean up and maybe get him bandaged up a little bit? Yeah.
Oh. Yes, we can take care of that. He instructs a servant to take you down to the kitchens, and you can get cleaned up and
the cook can help you bind the wounds of your dear friend. Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you may leave through the kitchen. Yes. I will be in touch with you.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
Good doing business with you, Baron.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Appreciate the money. And then I kind of shake it and hook it onto my belt and
Okay. And
turn on my heel.
As Durfina leaves the room being led away by this servant, she looks over her shoulders at you two nervously with pleading eyes, but also resignation about what awaits her. Okay. And she is gone. You're taken down to the kitchens and cleaned up. The kitchen staff will be able to heal 2 points more for our friend. So that'll put him up to 3. Okay, 3. And very shortly, you're given a bite to eat, some mushroom loaf, some mushroom broth. Good old mushroom broth. And you are led out through a service passage and eventually find yourselves back on one of the catwalks lower down.
Okay, as we're walking out, I kind of nudge Vic and caught my head over to Bashirs and I say, he's worth his weight in gold. Got us out of a bad scrape out there and told a girlie what I needed to tell her to make sure we got the cash.
I say,
Bashirs and wink.
I say, I fear that the Baron has added his name to my list of people who are not long for this world.
Oh, interesting.
I say,
well,
I feel bad. I feel bad, but I need the money, and we need to go back for the girl.
I hear you, buddy.
Weird's
and I
like,
wink again,
whatever.
and I say, Wyrd says, I hear you, buddy, and I wink again, and I say, we can quell those fears at the bar. And I toot out a little thing with Hootie and throw my arm around his shoulder and kind of grab his little head, knuckle it, and drag him onto the bar.
Right. Nice. And that's where we'll end it for today.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Let's just see here. I want to see what bar you wound up at. I love using random charts. It's just really.
Hey Todd, it wouldn't happen to be the bar that the pit keeper.
Well,
frequent.
Okay, so both you roll 20-sided dice. Mark, go first.
Okay. Here we go. Ooh, 18.
18. Okay, and Dell, roll 20-sided dice.
17.
Okay, you are going to be going to a tavern called the Cup and Weasel. Okay.
Oh yeah.
The Cup and Weasel. And somebody else. Both of you roll another 20-sided dice.
Right.
Mark.
Another 17.
Okay.
15.
15. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so the Cup and Weasel is famous for its nightly trivia games. This is what they do there. And the other thing about it, you said another 17, eh? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It is frequented by a lot of thieves and lowlifes. Well, I mean, but really a lot of thieves. But it has some of the cheapest prices in the city or in the neighborhood. All right.
Heck yeah, that's why Wyrd goes there.
Yes. Okay.
Plus, he can carouse a lot of what is
yes, and that
musical talent.
Okay. If you want, we can do some carousing. Are you guys all?
I think Wyrd is definitely a carouser, isn't he? I get that kind of look of him. I think Bashir might be a bit young for that, so maybe he's being led astray here. But,
all right.
Yeah. I don't think he'll resist too hard.
Okay. So what do you?
Yeah, if we if we go ahead and get to the bar, I just pull him in through the doors and grab a table, and I say, around on every bite, how many people are in there?
Oh,
You said it now. You already said it.
I know.
Then you look.
are you ringing the bell? Oh my gosh. Used to go to a British mess in Goose Bay, and you always had to watch out for ringing that bloody bell.
Yeah.
All right. There's well over 40 people in here tonight. Okay.
Okay. And you said it was cheap, right?
It is cheap. Yeah. You can get an ale for a copper.
I stop right there because I don't want to target myself as somebody who can throw money around. When I start to say that as I push the door open, and then I stop just where I did.
Right.
And I'm sure everybody turns around and looks at me, and then I notice I'm counting heads. And I go, grab a seat, boy. I'll get us some brew. And I walk over there and just play my play Hootie as I'm walking over there, and then I lean on the bar and said Hootie on this. I need two of your best. No, three of your best, because we got Beck with us too.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
And that'll come to a total of a silver altogether.
Okay.
3 of them. Okay. So if you want to carouse, what we can do is you can spend 1d4 times 60 gold pieces on food, drink, and ingredients. Do you have that much?
1d4.
Yeah, times 60 gold pieces.
Oh,
What
wow.
the?
You don't have that much, I guess, eh?
No.
No.
Heck
That's
no.
a lot. We have to save up to carouse.
Is it?
Stint on the mushroom soup.
If you were able to do that and pay for it, you would get experience points equal to what you rolled on the 1d4. All right.
Okay.
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 But you need a little bit more money to get a good carousing going on. So yeah.
Yeah, because I only got like
You're not there yet.
56, I think.
You're not there yet. No.
Yeah.
So we got 50
But,
gold each, have we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you end up spending more than you have, there'll be some sort of consequence within that bar.
Yeah.
Okay. As in, you ordered all these drinks for everybody and got things going, then you didn't have enough to pay. So what happens after that, right?
Okay. Get it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'll be playing my my bagpipe and trying to get people to dance and sing along and whatever, and see if I can get some coins thrown at me even. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right. That kind of way throughout the night. I won't party,
Now, here's the thing too. The skill system in this game, it's pretty brief, right? Wherein your occupation, if you can reasonably explain to me why your occupation would give you training in a particular skill, then you roll a d20 for your skill check, okay? But if it's something you're trying to do that, really it doesn't make any sense, like what would I don't know. Oh yeah, would a mason necessarily know how to fix a fishing net, right? If it's something that's really not something you're trained in, then you roll a d10. Or you're down 1 dice, I believe. That's a double check. But let me just check that again.
What Wyrd will do and what he always does, and has done to kind of get by on the street and to almost kind of have a little cover for what he practices, which is spellcraft, in case you don't want to necessarily be identified. He can break it out whenever he needs it, is to do things like play his bagpipes and recite limericks in taverns and bars, to get drinks, to get, to get maybe a little bit of pocket change here and there.
Like a wizard performing bard sort of idea.
Yeah, that was what I conceived of him initially.
Okay.
So he it doesn't have to be. Some of these limericks are actually attached to spells, and you know what I mean. That they're they're what he recites to kick the spell off. But the other ones are totally for humorous aspects, you know.
Right.
Okay.
I will.
In fact,
you're going to use like a personality check with a D20 to see how you do with the crowd, and then we'll see if you make any coin with that. Okay. I
could recite a limerick that I don't know the spell to exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, if you don't have, that's what it says here on page 66, making a skill check. If a skill is trained, you roll a 1d20. Otherwise, you roll a 1d10. Okay. But in this case, yes, you roll a 1d20.
Okay. But I'll say a limerick. I don't know the spell to, and maybe one day I hope to get it fully right.
Right. Okay.
But I know it's not going to cast.
Make it. Yeah.
So he breaks out his bagpipes and he's standing in the middle of it. And he's got everybody. He's holding up his hand. Everybody. He tells a little story. There once was a wizard named Kel, a seer named Kel, whose balls were made out of brass. And in stormy weather, they would clang together and shoot lightning when he cast. Okay, and then I'll leave it off and take a bow with my little kilt and whatever, and stand up.
Okay.
And look around for coins to drop, if any.
Make a personality check.
You just had to say that, didn't you?
I did.
Personality is 7. -1 modifier. Okay. Oh, that's a 1. Good Lord, I rolled a 2 and -1. So.
You rolled a 1 on your performance check, pretty much.
Do your worst.
Okay.
I didn't go over that. Went over like a fart in churches.
This crowd is not very happy with that.
I've offended some.
Can I calm them down? Can I stop them from stabbing him to death?
Yes. And you quickly find yourself cast out of the Cup and Weasel.
Oh dear.
Never to return.
Oh my God.
Bagpipe of yours. Blowfish, whatever you call it. All right.
Gotcha.
You are out of the street.
Tell us that in the back. Well, I never. People never. The taste of music around here is pitiful.
Slam the door on your face. There you are.
Music for nothing. I'm raising my fist up like that out the back.
And that's where we'll stop for now. All right.
All right.
Oh, brilliant.
All right, guys.
Oh.
So it's like weird.
I'm sure that would go over.
I was like, as he's like lying in the gutter, I go, you said you were going to show me a good time and how to enjoy myself, and it's not going well so far.
Oh, geez, Louise. Come on, we got better places to be.
Okay, cool.
Let's turn around and stomp away.
Brilliant.
Oh, geez.
Good. Oh, well, we almost lost somebody, but you guys were able to roll the body, so that was good.
Yeah, sure he'll be pleased to find that. Mark's quick thinking about page 93.
Yes.
I remember reading the rules and thinking, oh, it's got that. It's very Marvel Comics, that if there's a body, it's not necessarily dead. You've got to roll it, and so I quite like it. I mean, but I think it's more risky than like a 5e death check, because you don't get 3 chances to die.
Oh, gosh,
you just have to make that luck roll, and if you don't make that luck roll, you're dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 5e. My gosh, I mean, it's so hard to die in that game. At least my experience with it, such as it was. But yeah. No, I like this. I haven't been running this a lot lately, so I'm still a little rusty on it. But trying to get back into the swing of things with it. But I do like this system. It's a lot of fun. It's swingy, things can happen, but it's really great for emergent play where as we're trying to do here. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it quite a bit. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or ideas of what we could do to make it better, I'm always open to that. So
we're having at least I'm having a blast now, and I know that the group will fit together and things will smooth out. Just like Justin was saying earlier about that. I was like, I think Mark's cool with it. You know what I mean? It's more like an icebreaker.
Fine with it.
And
yeah,
and you know what I mean? Because the characters have got to kind of gel and find their own place. So yeah, it's a great first session.
Right on.
So yeah, I'll make the correction on that on the editing.
Good. All right. Well, unless there's anything else, I'm going to sign off and start making some supper here, and we'll try and arrange for our next session. All right. I guess this time of day would be best for you, eh, Mark? Always.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we ended up starting a bit later, but it works fine for me, so it's cool. And yeah, thanks very much for the game. Yeah, really enjoyed it. It's excellent, and all the banter and the inner party stuff. I think that makes it. I honestly, I got no problem with it at all. Oh,
that's great. Yeah, we do like to banter quite a bit. It's funny, different games, different game masters, and some games are really heavy on the banter, and Del and I on our games that we play, really heavy on banter, and then there's other games where that's just not what it's about. It's more procedural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We stayed in character, didn't we? We weren't meta. We stayed in character. So it's all good. So yeah, no, I felt like we established what those three people are like around each other when they first met. So we'll see how it evolves. And I expect Justin will be pleased that we didn't kill Vec in the end.
Yeah. All right, gents. Thank you so much again.
Take care.
The game, and I'm going to sign off now. But enjoy the rest of the Easter weekend.
The holiday.
Okay. Talk to you later, guys.
All right, guys.
Cheers, then. Bye.
Appreciate it.
Okay.